Here we go. Welcome back for the first preseason game of the Montreal Canadiens. Tonight they host the New Jersey Devils at the Bell Center on the great Monday night, September 25th, 2023. This is Coach Frenchy. Coach Frenchy is directly for the beautiful country of Thailand, the land of the smile. Ready to rock and roll. Season number 4 of the Hockey Nation Live Show channel. And it's going to be very interesting. We're going to cover over, if you think about this, 82 game plus 6 game preseason, that's gave about 88 game. We did all the rookie camp, the development camp, and we did every game they played the scrimmage. Plus, we do cover the World Junior Championship in 2024. And we're going to cover this year, guys, the Laval Rocket for the upcoming season. Not all the game, but we're going to cover a couple play-by-play game. So give a little bit more information about what's going on with the Montreal Canadiens prospect. We have a lot of young players play tonight for the Montreal Canadiens. First of all, Montreal Canadiens bring tonight on the lineup for the roster Sakoski, Roy, Beck, Mayo, Rebaher. 5 players are under 22 years old, are going to play with the Montreal Canadiens. And the whole defenseman of the 6th player for the Montreal Canadiens tonight, 23 years old only, Jordan Harris. Unbelievable. Rebecca, 18 years old. Mayu, 21 years old. We have Jacky, 21 years old. Cooley, 21 years old. I think Jacky is at 22 now. And then Harris at 23. Barron is at 22. So just give you an idea, guys, the age of the young core on the Montreal Canadiens. They're going to face tonight. Glad to have a couple of players for the Devils. We know the Devils play 2 games tonight. They split the squad. One play at Devils against the Flyers. We have 9 NHL games right now on the schedule tonight. The Nashville lost 5-0 against the Panthers the first game afternoon. And right now they are losing 4-0 after 1 period only. Not looking good for the Predator against the Panthers tonight. Now for the Montreal Canadiens, they send the goaltender Samuel Montembeault. He's going to split the game with the young rookie Jacob Tobes, the goaltender for the Montreal Canadiens. Back to the Devils, I apologize. Jack Hughes, Tyler Toffoli, Dawson Mercer, John Marino, the rookie Simon Nemec is with the Devils, and Nozek Lazar. That will maybe the most veteran players for them. The rookie Schmidt, the goaltender, is going to be between the pipe for them. So that's what we got, guys, tonight. Look, no Caulfield, no Suzuki, no Madison, no Jake Allen, no Savard, no Gallagher, no Monahan, no Gobidak tonight for the Montreal Canadiens. Why, Coach? Because they play 6 games for the next couple of days, and they want to split the squad of the Montreal Canadiens roster. They still have 68 players still at the training camp. So that's happening, guys, tonight for the Montreal Canadiens. I try to give you a little bit more the best contents I can give for information for the game. If you have any questions, guys, this year we introduced a couple of things. First of all, I want to thank Luciano to help me about that. But during the period, during the year, guys, I always take a break, usually a 2-3 minute break. But we're going to introduce, guys, the intermission Q&A with Coach Frenchy. So you're going to ask a question during intermission. I will do my best to answer every question. And then after the game, we do a post-game Montreal Canadiens. During the Saturday night, we're going to bring a little bit more people in the chat come to join the link and to join me live. But there will be a little bit time limited for the people to just ask a question and then you disappear and then I can answer that question. So this is the new stuff coming for the Montreal Canadiens for my play-by-play commentary. And that's pretty much what we got for you guys tonight. Our first game of the preseason for the Montreal Canadiens. So we have a few people knock the door, guys. We want to welcome everybody very quickly. I pop up a little bit earlier tonight because I'm excited. I don't know if you are, but I am really excited about this game. And hopefully Montreal is going to show something about this for the young core, right? Joshua Roy. I think, people asking me, I was thinking about this morning because here in Thailand, guys, it's 6 a.m. What time you wake up, Coach? 3:30, 3:45 every night, every morning. I wake up. Why? Because I need to prepare the show. I need to check this. Uh, I don't know. If I was the Montreal Canadiens, Martin St. Louis, I would bring Joshua Roy with Nick Zuski and Cole Caulfield. I hope they will test him before the beginning of this, at the end, before the end of the main camp. I feel like it would be great to have Joshua Roy to have a good opportunity with the first line. I think that would give him confidence when he go to Laval. That will show to him what he look like with them. I understand they put Emil in him in, and he's doing well with Monahan and Doc. But I think I will testing Joshua Roy with Cole Caulfield and Nick Zuski. It's another suggestion. I don't know how you feel about that. I think it could be a very good complimentary about them, with them on the first line for the Montreal Canadiens. But RJ Calabro is in the house. Welcome, RJ. Thanks for being with us. I'm going to fly this, guys, because I want to talk more about hockey. Luciano Graziano is in the house. Thanks so much. The linesman, everybody is on the ice right now. The national anthem is starting very soon. Where RJ, Luciano, thanks so much. Luciano will be with us. Larry Lavalley, the upstate New York, is in the house. Thanks so much to be a part of the show. And below me, guys, you can see the line of the for the Montreal Canadiens at the bottom. So they give you an idea who they are, the line they're going to use tonight from Martin St. Louis. MLS, Cody Banco is in the house. Welcome, Cody. Hopefully doing well. Long time we don't see you around. Glad you stopped by tonight. Roger Bush-Bouchard directly from Vermont, Massachusetts. It depends which his foot. He could be on the both state at the same time. Roger, thanks so much to be with us. We're doing well. Bush, another great season, guys, for the Montreal Canadiens. Julie Thibodeau, de retour avec nous. Julie, thanks to be with us. A long time without you. And glad to having you. Elle est de retour avec nous. Before the season, before the game, guys, they mentioned Yvon Petneau passed away from born in 1946 to 2023. We know, unfortunately, suddenly passed away. Yvon Petneau. They celebrate him a little bit before the game from all the media together. So well done, well said by the Montreal Canadiens. What a great asset to have Chantal Maccabi. Wow. Anyhow, Roger is in the house. Welcome in the house, Mr. Roger. Thank you for you're doing well. And I look like I fixed my problem, guy, for my my commentary or the post at the bottom. Jerry from Sweden is in the house. Thanks so much, Jerry, to be with the Hockey Nation Live show tonight. I'm doing, good. A long time we did not see you, my friend. Hopefully you're doing well. So what I did, guys, you have some kind of setting, and I extend the time of the pause. You can see, look like right now, I think at the beginning it was only 10 seconds, so I'm increasing at 30. So that'll give you a chance to see he's coming back about that. So that's I like it. I like it. We grow, get better, and better. About this, RG Set 9 game ad for live is in the house. What about Mr. Roger? NHL sits somewhere around Orleans area. Mr. Roger, always a pleasure to have you aboard. Is predict a game 6-4 for the Montreal Canadiens. Possible. Oh, Chainsaw Man is in the house tonight. Chainsaw Man, we miss you, buddy. Hopefully in the well. Hopefully you have an amazing, great summer and ready to rock and roll with the hockey. Montreal Canadiens. We have a few people but Gallagher back in the house. Gallagher Hockey is in the house tonight. Thanks so much, my friend. Love you a little bit. Emoji. Marc Roy. Salut, Marc. Long time, Marc. Hopefully, you're amazing. You have an amazing, great summer. Marc est de retour avec nous. Welcome back, Marc. Glad to have you. Each one of you guys stop by, say hi to me. And we do the same thing. Hey, go, our friend from Slovakia, Mr. Hosino. He is back with us tonight. He's going to watching Nemec for sure. He's going to watching Slovakia. Sakoski for the Montreal Canadiens. About that one or that. What can you even watch this game? You can watch the game, Gallagher, on the RDS, Réseau des Sports. Unfortunately, we cannot present the game. It cannot happen. What about Mr. Nartap? Knock the door. Steve G for Colorado is in the house tonight. Welcome back. You're right, Jose Ozino mentioned about player of the game. I said Jekai for Jerry. We'll see what's happening about this. Frankie knocked the door. We won the grass. About this, our friend Harry. Il est de retour avec nous, notre ami Harry. Ça va très bien, mon Harry. On t'a très bien, on t'a beaucoup manqué durant l'été, mon Harry. Tu devrais venir plus souvent, mon Harry. On fait des émissions durant l'été. Donc, merci d'être avec nous, mon Harry. Notre ami Harry, guys, c'est très gentil bonhomme. Très gentil avec nous. Donc, content d'avoir notre ami Harry avec nous. Claude Richard, de retour avec nous ce soir, directement dans la belle région de Ottawa. Claude, welcome back. Thanks to be with us tonight. Here we go. Aujourd'hui, ma fête, Harry! He turned 21 years old, ladies and gentlemen. Happy birthday to Harry, guys. 21 years old. Congratulations. And now, if you are in USA, you can go to the bar. But in Montreal, in Canada, you can go earlier. But just want to sharing this with you. In Thailand, you can go anytime. Bonne fête, mon Harry, again. Only talk show, Patrick. Yeah, it is. Qui set up. Unfortunately, Patrick, we cannot do anything. I do the play-by-play game, but we cannot do anything else about that, unfortunately. Can I help? John Gregor for Boston is in the house tonight. Welcome back. 4-2 for Gallagher for the Montreal Canadiens. And the puck will be dropped, guys, in the next few seconds. I just want to pick up everybody here in the house. Anybody I forgot? Well, I apologize. KLS, knock the door. Welcome back, KLS. Thanks for being with us. Frankie, Steve, Harry, Luciano, Frankie, Randy Walkman knocked the door. Thanks so much, Randy. Here we go. The puck drop, guys, and the Montreal Canadiens lose. And I believe Marino ran the puck around the board. The Montreal Canadiens to bring the puck behind the net, set up by Coley. Coley used the board. Pass the puck to the right side to Mayu a little bit too far. Recovery by the Montreal going to get out. Is Rebecca. Now cross the red lines coming out. Down the puck for himself. Chasing the puck the right corner. Recovery by New York. New York in front of the net. A rebound in front of the net for Sakoski. Cannot control the puck. And finally the New Jersey now control the puck on neutral zone. Sakoski return the puck to Coley. Coley back to Rebecca. Great first appearance of the Montreal Canadiens. I'll start with David Rebecca behind the net of the Montembeault. Looking now left to right. Pass the puck in neutral zone. Tip par le Montreal. Attaqué now par Légaré. Légaré lose the puck at the last second. And then finally, the New Jersey going to get out of the zone, cross the red line, attack another offensive zone. Montreal Canadiens shoot the puck behind the Montembeault. First one to get a Jekai. Jekai pass the puck to the left side, too far to Légaré. Devils battle for the puck behind the net with Mercer. Mercer played tonight with the New Jersey Devils when he was born in Newfoundland. What a great year last year, Mercer with the Devils. Anyhow, the Montreal attacking now. Légaré pass the puck to the left side. Don't put the puck by the defenseman. Recovery by the defenseman on the right side of Schmidt. Pass to Mercer. Attacking now. The Devils come in notre zone. Great patch checking by the Montreal Canadiens to control the puck, going to regroup. And for the Montembeault, it hold the puck a little bit longer. Mayu, I believe, dump the puck all the way back. A tip, the puck bouncing back on the right side. Recovery by Pesada. Pesada play tonight on the third line. Bring puck his teammate. Recovery by the Montreal at the blind. Shooting puck, I believe, is Mayu or Barron. Anyhow, they go back now. Tip by Simoneau. Recovery now. Farrell having the puck on the right side. Farrell control the puck now. Stick and Glenn bring the puck long stretch pass at the blind. Recovery by the Montreal Canadiens. Control on the right side. Bring the puck at the blind. Set up now by Harris. Harris pass the puck on the right side. Shoot. Block shot by the Devils. And going to use the board to recover and set up on the Montreal Canadiens. Great stuff for the Montreal Canadiens. We just crossed the 2-minute play at the beginning of this game. The puck go back around. Montreal use D2D 3 times. Now lose the puck at the last second. Paris pass the puck to Simoneau. Simoneau pass the puck to Barron. I believe long stretch pass recovery by the Devils going to reset and get out of the zone. They're back now bouncing at the neutral zone. Montreal try to get a puck, gave a puck to the Devils, another turnover for the Montreal Canadiens, and now the puck stuck in the blue line. And now Simoneau try to get a puck. Simoneau, we know the bulldozer. I call him the bulldozer. And now we have the first whistle of the game with offside at the blue line for the Devils. And that's what we got so far. Eternal Render is in the house. Welcome back, Eternal. Thanks to be with us, guys. We appreciate a lot to be with us. Coach, that's what I suggest. Glad you work, sir. Yeah, it just take to find the time. William McClary is out. From Belgique, Jean-Christophe Lemay from Belgique. Salut, mon homme. J'ai toujours... always like the people travel around the world and they leave left and right. We got the first penalty of the game for Hurricane on that one. That Kenny VT. Hello, Kenny. Thanks to be with us. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't mind, that'd be great. Prediction, Garfield did not score my feeling tonight. Hurricane for the Devils and Montreal Canadiens going to use the first power play of the night on the right side. Toffoli got the first penalty of the night. Tyler Toffoli played with the Devils tonight. He knew he got a penalty on the right corner. Montreal going to use the first power play of the night. We want to interesting what they're going to get. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'd be awesome. That will helping us to improve. Josh Anderson is on that with Tyler Newhook, with Alex Newhook. The Devils win the face-off down the park all the way behind the goaltender. Look like Caden Coley is a quarterback for the Montreal Canadiens. Again, this is the first power play of the game for the Montreal. Coley bring the puck behind. Reset by Josh Anderson. It's not like we're looking for. When the Montreal was 30 or 29 in NHL. A double swing pass behind, recovering out by New Hook, attacking the blue line, kick out the puck on the side, intercept by the Devils, the puck go outside zone. Caden Coley, no entrance for Montreal Canadiens. The first 30 seconds, Montreal did absolutely nothing. Coley dropped the puck back. Again, nobody right there. This is a two-time. They do a really bad pass. Attack by Josh Anderson, control the puck for himself, go behind the goaltender, recovery by the puck behind the net by the Devils. The puck go all the way back to opposite corner. New York bring it back to Coley. Coley looking out. Fire puck, black shot blocker by Schmidt. Recovering the left side, the pinch by New Hook, and recovery. Pesada play on the power play. Wow. Michael Pesada play on power play. Interesting about that. Wow. Michael Pesada play on the power play. Anyhow, let's go back now on the game. Justin Barron draw the puck back. And now we have unit number 2. Farrell pass the puck on the right side. Go to the left, on the left side. Looking now back to Farrell. To Simoneau. Shoot the puck. Hit the beat. It is Joshua who scored the first goal of the night for the Montreal Canadiens. The number 97. Directly from Sherbrooke. Joshua Roy scored the first goal of the game for the Montreal Canadiens. The Montreal Canadiens scored the first goal of the night. Point number 97, Joshua Roy. Great pass by Simoneau, by the way. And they give the Montreal Canadiens the first goal of the night. Power play goal for the Montreal Canadiens. And that's what we got so far on this game. And this goal was about 4 minutes to play. Just play 16 minutes remaining. I'm going to fix the clock right over here. Go to the next time when we finish. About that one there. Every time. Wow, what a great play by Simoneau on the great pass of Joshua Roy again. Roy scored the first goal of the night. We have a few people. Andy Coivula is in the house. Welcome back, Andy. Thanks for being with us. I pick up everybody. Luke Laforcine knocked the door. Hunter Bradford, do you think Montreal will win? Looking for Peter Sheffield is in the house. Thanks so much, guys. Don't forget to click on the like. That'd be awesome. Look, go Habs go, the winner of the Frenchy quiz yesterday. Reggie, we can see the game in Florida. Can we see the game in Florida, Reggie? But the best way to see the game is on Réseau des Sports. Now, David attacking out, shoot the puck, and Montembeau make a big save. Recovery by the defensive of the Montreal Canadiens. And go to attacking out to the board. And reset by the Devils at the red line. By the Montreal, don't put the puck behind, go to the Schmidt. We saw what scored the first goal of the game on power play. And now they'll go back behind the net, recovery by Marino, I believe. Hold the puck a little bit more, set up the breakout, go to the D2D. Long intercept by Montreal Canadiens, very bad play by the defenseman of the Devils. Pressure by Montreal in the left corner. Farrell try to get a puck, but the Devils go to recovery and get out of the zone. Now in front of the bench, allowed the puck behind Montembeault, chasing by the Montreal Canadiens behind the net. And the Devils battle for the puck, and Mayu's going to recover the puck, I believe, but the Devils put more pressure behind. Now the Devils try to get a puck, win the battle left and right, but the puck go back at the left side of Montembeault. We have a battle of 4 players, 2 red, 2 white, and the Devils go to recover the puck. Fire the puck! Montembeault tip the puck in the corner, recovered by the opponent defenseman for the Devils, shoot by opposite corner. Another shot for the Devils, black shot by the defenseman by Montreal. The Devils now are really in control of the game. Now hold the puck at the blue line. Montreal to get a puck outside the zone. Mayu recovery, go deep. No, go back on the white side. Montreal decide to icing the puck all the way back on defensive zone. It's going to be recovery by the Devils, going to reset the puck by the Devils. Loud the puck behind, pressure by Mayu, looking back and forth. It was Rebecca, back to Cooley. Cooley to Sakoski. Sakoski pass the puck in the middle. A little too far for Anderson. Recovery right there by the Devils. Could be reset by the Thanks so much, Larry, for the super chat. We're going to get out a little bit after that. Go back to the Montreal Canadiens. Go Didi, back to Sakoski. Sakoski lob the puck, pass the puck to the right side. Recovery by the Montreal Canadiens. Attacking now by Rebecca, I believe. Hold the puck a little bit more in front of the net. Tip and miss the net completely. Recovery by Sakoski behind on the ice on the left side. Pass the puck to the blue line by Montreal Canadiens. Use the board. And going to recover by the Devils, going to get out the zone, and Montreal is going to recover on defensive zone by Coley to Rebecca, D2D, new plus coming from the Montreal. Coley passes the puck now in neutral zone, the puck bouncing back. The Devils try to get the puck deep in the zone behind Montembeault. It was successful, and Montreal going to recover the puck behind the net. Go again, D2D for Montreal Canadiens. Chasing right now, Jacka use the board, pass the puck to Halenen. Halenen battle for the puck in neutral zone, but the puck go turn around, but the Devils go to reset. Jack Hughes is on the ice, pass the puck to Toffoli, return to Hughes, a bit too far. Montreal could find a way to get a puck. A great play by Byron, I believe, or don't go to the set, but the bad play right now. Toffoli still the puck right there. Now Jack Hughes trying to get a puck behind the net. Pressure by Jackai. Go to recovery behind the net by the Montreal Canadiens. And now we have a passing to the right side to Byron, I believe. Now the Montreal get out of the zone. Long stretch pass. The puck bouncing over Marino. Now battle in the left corner by the Montreal Canadiens. I don't know. It was Légaré. Go back behind the net by Joshua Roy. Roy lose the puck at the last second. Recovery by the Devils going to get out of the zone. Use the board to pass the puck in neutral zone. Jack Hughes coming out. Down the puck behind the goaltender Montembeault. Pressure set up by Harris. Deal reverse and Montreal going to recovery. New plus coming for the Devils and Montreal Canadiens with a little bit less at 2 minutes to go remaining on the first period. Still 1-0 by the Montreal. Joshua Roy scored the first goal of the game of the power play. Great pass by Simoneau. Offside delay, a wave by the Wiseman, recovery by the Montreal Montembeault, and they're going to get out of the zone by the Montreal Canadiens. Long stretch pass in front of the bench of the Devils, dumping by the puck by the Montreal Canadiens, set up now behind the net by the defenseman of the Devils. We have a battle on the left side. Légaré is on the ice with Owen Beck. Finally, the Devils going to find a way to get a puck out of the zone, attacking now on neutral zone. Now it's coming on offensive zone behind the goaltender, the Montembeault. The 3 forwards there, but Montreal still the puck, and we are reset now. And no, we lob the puck all the way back over the defenseman, and the Devils going to recover. New plus coming from Martin Saint-Louis, and the Devils on the transition. Don't put the puck behind Montembeault. Black shot by Coley, I believe. Tried to get a puck, but the Devils find a way to get a puck the back. And now they'll go back at the puck behind the goaltender Montembeault. Rebecca cannot control the puck. Pressure by the Devils. Now the puck go back at blind. The Devils go DD at the blind. Shoot the puck in front of the net. And Montembeault make a save. Decide to hold the puck on his glove. Create a whistle at 10:53 to go remaining on the first period of this game between the Devils and New Jersey Devils. This is the first TV timeout of the game. That's what we got tonight, guys. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Show. Don't forget, please, to click on the likes. If you're looking for the game, right now, it looks like the game is on the Réseau des Sports and French station in Montreal. I don't know if you have any other location on the free website. You can get that game. Honestly, I have no clue. We know nobody from Devils, the TV, radio are not with the team tonight. They play a game tonight against the Flyers. At the Panthers Arena right now, tonight at the American Bank Center, I believe they call the new name of the Florida Panthers. It's 4-1 for the Panthers. The Senators Ottawa take the lead 2-0 over the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Devils, again, the Flyers guys, only the 8th minute is already 4-0. Ouch. Not very good. Anyway, guys, we're going to give you all the information there. You know the line now. I think we're going to move on with the line out. I'm going to give you a little bit more result, what's going on here. 9 game in Montreal right there. We're going to give you that score. I'll update the score right there. We have a TV time also. We have a time to check in all the score you can get about that. And that's it, guys. Hopefully you have an amazing, great day. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget, guys, every night when we do the live streaming, we start at 7 o'clock. And then we do a show all the time at 9 o'clock p.m. talking about the Montreal Canadiens. This is the place to be, honestly. And I'm going to give you a little bit more result, guys. The results coming very soon. I'll just give you the right time to set up this. We have 9 games tonight in NHL, guys. 9 games. You can see the goal over there. And I'm supposed to get the puck right there. You should put the goal, coach. Yeah, let's see who put the goal right there. Roy have an amazing, great camp with the Montreal Canadiens at the rookie camp. And he continues to do the same thing with the Montreal Canadiens. About that one for the Montreal Canadiens. What? The first goal of the game. Here we go. The puck drop back, guys. I'm going to recovery part of the Devils. Pass the puck to the right side. Attacking now. Part of the Devils. Hold the puck back to Foley. A cut back. Shoot the puck again. Montembeault make a save. The ball rebound on the left side. Recovery part of the Devils. Shoot the puck again. Montembeault make another big save. It get out of the zone a little bit too far for Anderson, I believe. And the Devils going to recovery. And don't put the puck. And reset by the Montreal Canadiens. Very bad play. D by the Montreal Canadiens. And going to reset in front of the net a little bit too far. He shoot the puck. And the save on that one over there. And that's all about that one. 10:21 to go remaining. Turnover for the Montreal Canadiens after a bad play. D. And Montembeault make a save on that one. He looked behind him a little bit, but that's happening there. It was, I don't know who created that kind of turnover for the Montreal Canadiens. I don't know if it was Raybacker or Cooley. But Jack Hughes are the first opposite of the game for the Devils. Not good enough. Montembeault, it was alert. Anyhow, the Devils won the face-off. Recovery now behind the net. Pass the puck in front. And Montreal going to get out of the zone a little bit too far. But Marino reset. Shoot the puck on the other side. Shoot the puck. Tic-tac-toe. He shoot the puck. And we have a goal. The Devils finally find a way to score the first goal of the game. Tie the game 1-1. And it's a Campbell. I don't know his name. Anyhow, and 5 shots for the Devils. Only 2 for the Montreal Canadiens. And the Devils just scored a tie the game 1-1. After a turnover for the Montreal Canadiens, I think it was created by Joshua Roy or Farrell. Yeah, it was Farrell on that one over there. Gave away puck. And that created that goal, obviously. And too late for Jacky to recover that puck. And we have a tie game, guys, 1-1. We just crossed now the half of the first period. Still 1-1 now. The Devils just score. Montreal reset now. Don't put the puck on the left side. Chasing on the right side of the Schmidt. Recovery behind the net by the Montreal Canadiens. Bring the puck to the blind. Go to D. Shoot the puck. Tip in front of the net. Miss the net barely. Go recovery by the Devils. Farrell cannot recover the puck. Go behind the net. Reset by the Devils. Now cross the blue line. Start attacking notre zone. On the right side of Montembeault. The puck go behind the net. We create an icing. And we're going to reset all the way back on defensive zone. That's what we got so far. Send. Very great comments in the chat. Thanks so much, everybody. To fight with the penalty. Great start about that one over there. You can see, guys, I'm behind about that one over there. I will go all the way. Richard, the link, I have to enter my credit card about that one over there. Coach is excited for the season. Bring it on. Shoot a pipe for the Montreal again. Save by Schmidt. I have to enter my credit card. Larry, Roger, Bouchard, yes, and a tap. Jerry, 4-0, New Jersey. I guess Rivera is a bit like the big bird. About that one with that. Thanks for the likes. How to watch the app tonight. Don't have LDS, Richard. I don't know if you can see somewhere else, honestly. I apologize. We have another TV timeout, so give us a chance tonight. We need more like. Come on, look at us. Thanks so much for all the like we got. I'm working on the English link. Give me some time. I will have it. Cody, Roger Delaney is in the house. Roger, thanks to be with our Canadian live show. I thought you pick up everything, guys, in the chat. That's just a get for yourself. Run with the Mississauga still back in the junior. And Abnation, if what keep scoring, like it'd be hard to keep him out of the team. Yeah, it could possibly happen. That the Senator guys, the Toronto just score a goal. It's 2-1 now for the for Ottawa over the Toronto Maple Leafs. Going to give you a little bit an update here. 9 game guys on the program tonight. Not other change about the scores, so we got tonight for that. We're going to give you a little bit more stat information about the next few seconds. Let me check this about that. Here we go. It's Gambardella scored the first goal for the Devils tonight. Gambardella. We're going to give you that goal for you guys. Gambardella. Here we go. We found his name. Here we go. Looking better, right? Looking better. The stat code, you have the stat. Let's see if we have stat for you guys. About this, 05. Montreal 1. 1. 46. 54. Here we go. We're going to give you a little bit more stat a little bit later, guys. Just give you an idea here what you got here, guys, for the stat of Montreal Canadiens. Here we go. Joe Ferreira is a game on TV. I can watch it. Is on the RDS. Hey, Coach. Hey, Mr. Bonsai, Peter. Alan Barnes. Oh, my God. Alan Barnes. One long time we not see you, my friend. What's going on? And we appreciate that. For that one there. We have a nice scene about that one. 9:13 to go remaining on this one over there. We got, guys, a super chat a bit earlier par Larry Lavallee. Super chat, reverse chat, Larry. He did it again, Larry Lavallee. Super chat for the Hockey Nation. Thanks for your support. I appreciate a lot. We have some hype for Larry Lavallee. There we go. That's what we got about this. Montreal attacking on the right side of Schmidt. Turn around by Anderson. Should by back end save. Great save by the Schmidt by the right legs. Turn around. Sakoski cannot get a rebound. Finally, they was going to cross the line. The blue line going to get out of the zone. A great play by Anderson, great save by Schmidt, and Leisman got hit in the middle. Don't pay a pipe down the net. Reset by Mayu. Mayu around the Montembeault. Mayu set up now, looking now, cross the red line, pass the bar. Great pass to Sakoski, hold the part of the blind. Sakoski behind, cannot reach Anderson. Finally, the Devils going to reset. We have a 3 versus 2 for the Devils attacking now, going for the net. Montembeault back and say rebound. Great play by Montembeault. Go back at the blind. Too far for Sakoski. Go back on the right side of Montembeault. Mayu behind the net. Lob the puck all the way back into the zone. Going to recover by defenseman Marino. Going to set up the breakout. D. And from the bench, they will tip right now. Toffoli cut the puck. A big hit by Mayu. Again, Toffoli on that one over there. Welcome in the league. Logan Mayu on the Toffoli. Great hit by Logan Mayu, guys. Recovery by the Devils now. Refine the way to get a puck to Marino. And now the Jack Hughes, long stretch pass on the far side. The Devils going to get at the blue line. Now attacking Jack Hughes with speed. Shoot the puck. Blocked by Montembeault with the blocker. Rebound. Save again by Montembeault. We have a whistle and nothing happening there. Great play, Montembeault looking great between the pipe from the Montreal Canadiens. And that's what we're looking for. And what a great play, guys. Go Lacombe is in the house. Thanks so much. Triple W is in the house. Thanks so much, my friend. We appreciate a lot. And A2, knock the door. Don't forget, guys, to watch the don't forget to click on the likes. And that'd be awesome. We have another super chat. Let's do it again. Super shot number 2 for Larry Lavallee. Larry Lavallee did it again, ladies and gentlemen. Second shot, super shot of the night. Appreciate that. Davis got taken out the left side. Hold the puck now. Coming to the right side. Montebo make a save. Put the glove over the pocket. It create another whistle. The Devils pick it up more for the second half of the first period. They have 9 shots versus 6 so far on this game for the Devils. Advantage. We're going to give you like more stuff we can, guys, to carry on you guys more information about that. Joshua Roy scored the first goal of the game tonight for the Montreal Canadiens. Our brother died last week. He went to his funeral. He passed. Sorry to hear that. Prayer and thought for you. Tony Reardon is in the house. Good night. Good evening, my friend. Thanks to be with us. Anyone have an English line for the game, Amelia? An English line for the game? No, I don't think so. The game is online. I don't think so. Emilia is somewhere about that. Going very far for the Montreal Canadiens. As for live, Sage G split squad happen at time experience country. They have many everything like that. The Devils shoot the puck. Montebo make a save. Look behind. I think now the puck go to the left side and the great position. Devils. Montebo make another big save. Montreal going to get out of the zone. Go back on defensive zone, set up by the Devils. A long stretch pass, a hit right away. Now attacking by the Mercer in front of Rebecca. Should the puck, Montebo make a save. The puck bouncing back. Montebo see a lot of the rubber tonight. Going the back door in front of the net, a little bit too far. Montreal have their hands full by the pressure of the Devils. Recovering up by Allen. Loud the puck all the way back on defensive zone of the Devils. Reset in front of the bench. And Montreal battle for the puck with the Devils. Finally, the Devils find a way to get the puck. Now attacking in front of Montembeault. The puck goes the left side of Montembeault. Recovery by Montreal, try to get it back outside the zone. Finally, they did. They got not too far for the left defenseman. And go to recovery by the Devils. So they go to Barron, go back to Jacky. Barron play with Jacky tonight. Harris with Mayu and Coley with Rebecca. Devils, 3 versus 1 for the Devils. Looking now, pass the puck. 3 versus 1, great diving save by the defenseman of the Montreal Canadiens to make this happening. No English today. We're all French now. A2. Steve G, thanks so much. Bonsai Surface is not played with Ski Carfield, but at least what should not be so selfish like Anderson Laser to Sakaski. Go back now on the blind. The Devils looking left and right away back over there. And shoot a puck. Save by Montembeault. Go back on the side. Recovery on the side. Right above. About 1-1. And shoot a puck at blind. Montembeault make another save. Go back on the left side. 11 shots versus 6 so far on that one between the Montreal Canadiens and the Devils. French class and school pay off. Eternal render. Here we go. Kevalev's Quebec. Pesada about to drop the glove. Pesada. Looking for maybe a customer. 153 people in the chat. Thanks a lot to be a part of the show tonight. 5:51 to go remaining to go on the game. 5 minutes, we're good. Joshua scored the first goal of the night, guys, with assisted by Allen and Simoneau. Cambardella is the only goal for the New Jersey Devils. 5 minutes to go remaining on this game. While TV timeout. And Mr. Sporty is in the house. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Hopefully doing well. Glad to have you aboard. We have a TV timeout right now. We are waiting for the puck drop between the Devils and the Montreal Canadiens. This is the first game of the 4 for Montreal Canadiens on the week. They play tonight. Then going to following Wednesday night, guys. The Montreal Canadiens have a game Wednesday night, Friday night, and Saturday. The next 3 games are going to be, again, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Let's see where most stats for you guys on this one. Block shot, 03, 06. Take away 1. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like if you don't mind. That'd be great. 02 and 04. They changed, guys, they changed the stat on the game center, so it's a bit messed up there, but we're going to give you that one over there for sure. Long time no see. Glad Rev V is in the house. Big complex. Does any stream like work for anyone? About that one. So don't forget, get 300 likes. And we have Mr. in our tab. Give that one over there. We to reset the other puck. Penalty for the Montreal Canadiens. The first power play now for the Devils. And there's some 2 minutes for Tripane. First power play for the Devils tonight. We want to put the ad information right there. Live ab match are the best per hockey. 3:37 to go remaining, guys, on this period. Don't forget, we are the Montreal play Wednesday night. Roger, Lick, la fortune réelle, and out tap. $3:12 to go. The Devils right there. Triple W is in the house tonight. Triple hopefully doing well. $2:47 to go remaining days on this game. Senator take the lead 3-1 against Toronto Maple Leafs. That's great to hear that. Montreal Canadiens now 1-1 again in Montreal. The puck in the zone on the board for the Montreal Canadiens. Pressure for the Devils right away back. They'll go back at the line. Down the puck on the right side. It's even now, even strength 5 versus 5 for the Devils. 6 shots for the Montreal Canadiens. 11 by the Montreal by the Devils. Since the beginning, Roger use a computer about that one over there. The puck go behind the net. Didn't have a computer for Roger. The puck go on the right side of Schmidt. Go back around. 1:39 to go remaining, guys, on the first period. 1-1. Joshua was the first one to score the goal for the Montreal Canadiens. Roger get one in that place, Danny, but us too. Here we go. For that one, 1:13 to go remaining on the first period. Don't forget, between during the intermission game, I'm going to give you all the information about the game during the first period. 29 seconds to go remaining on the first period, guys. We have a storm. On the 6, I tried to pick up everything here. 55 secondes, attaqué par le Hughes behind the goaltender Montreal Canadiens. We're going to complete the first period. And that's it. That's all for the first period, guys. After 20 minutes, the Montreal Canadiens is 1. And New Jersey is 1. What score for the Montreal Canadiens? And that's what we got so far between both teams. Let's conclude the first intermission about this one over there. The chat is there. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. So good to give you some information, guys, about the stat of the first period. First of all, like I said, Joshua was scored at 4 minutes and 1 second. A wrist shot score is first of the season. Simoneau and Ellenin, and then Cambardella score at tie the game at 9:55 on a wrist shot. Montreal Canadiens a little bit better on the face-off. I'm going to give you all the update. Don't go nowhere. 13 shot overall for the Devils, and Montreal is 1-1 on the power play, and the Devils are 0-1. Only penalty for the Montreal Canadiens is Josh Anderson. Montreal hit 15 times on the net. Hit the opposite 50 times. I just update all the guys, the stats. We got some delay internet at some point. That's why I struggle a little bit to pick it up, everything back and normal. Here we go. We got all the stuff we should know about that. Here we go, guys. During the first intermission of this game, guys, we start introduce a new things during intermission. I'm going to use a Q&A session. So if you have any question want to talk about in the chat, you want to ask me about anything about Montreal Canadiens, the NHL prospect, or what's going on around the league, you're welcome to ask a question. The only thing we ask you, don't forget to put the letter Q in front of your question so I can go through those questions. I will do my best to answer to you with my knowledge about hockey. Some maybe I cannot, but I will definitely do some search to answer back to you. But this is the time you can talk about hockey in the chat. And during the time we do that, guys, I'm going to have a question for you. I would like to hear from you what you think. What do you think about the upcoming season? How many points for the Montreal Canadiens for the upcoming season? What do you expect? How many points do you expect and for the upcoming season for the Montreal Canadiens? That would be the question. Just in case you get much eyes on the first period, you follow his regular line, Roger, for Sokoski. Like everybody, defense is a mess so far. That's normal. We play with it. 6 defensemen under 23 years old. This part of the game. That's be processed. It's only 1 period in preseason. So less the time. Rebecca never play at that level. Mayu, this is his first time he played in a game NHL, right? So you have only Aris Cooley and Jakai and Baron a little bit. So it's just normal, you know. We just need to give time to get what happening. So he's showing he's not ready. Laval bounce for me. Look at Person. Coach, I really think Sagashi should be using his size, a body more to hit. There would be some confidence. Guy, his size is shy away. I think for me, guys, Sagashi, it's only one thing. It's to back in shape and to back in the mode of the game. He did not play since January. So it's going to be a time. It will be an asset with time. It just take normal about that. It's a preseason at the end of the day. So don't need to go nowhere. Jeff, welcome down. Allons-y. Yes, allons-y. Luc Laforcine go with 82 points. Jerry go with 86 points. Most of them go over 78 points. And Artab go over 78 points. Do you think Caden Primo would ask for the trade? Yes, some kind of conversation about that part of there. Look, at one point, they don't have no choice. They sent him back at Laval Rocket. Primo had to go through the waiver. So it could be waived. It could be claimed by any team. So don't need to request a trade. Now, for him, he just need to, I think, when you go publicly on the social media, we talk like this, it's not good. Like, we'll see what happening. He's right now, he swim and he don't want to give us any good answer. So for me, I think for the Montreal Canadiens, for Primo, it's just like, hey, I need to focus now. Don't worry about everything else. I can't do anything. I'm not in control. The only thing I can do is do my best. And maybe if it's not in Montreal, he can start a good year with the Laval Rocket. And after that, he could be traded. But Montreal consider him, again, to be the goaltender with the Montreal Canadiens with Tobes. So would be interesting, but I don't think so. Looking like the Bees defenseman, WST. Robert Bernard, how many spots are left to fill out for the team who will be sent down? Honestly, Robert, not many of them. If you think about that, the defenseman, I believe Barron, if everybody do a good camp like Lindstrom, Kovacevic, everything like that, Montreal Canadiens have 9 defensemen with Whiteman. Whiteman is out. That gives them 8. The question is, the Montreal Canadiens, are they going to start 14 forward, 7 defensemen, or 13 forward and 8 defensemen? I believe they have too many forwards, so they're going to start with 14 forward, 7 defensemen. Barron will send in Laval, and they will send Rebecca and Claudin, and then Mayu with the Laval Rocket. On the forward, I don't expect any surprise if we don't have no injury. We know the Rock will start on the injury reserve. Apologize. That will give Pesada and Allen 13 or 14 forward for the Montreal Canadiens. Eneman is not count. Roy is not count. So if you open the door for Roy, you have to waive someone. Or at least you send RHP or Sakaski at Laval. That's the only way you can open the door for a rookie to part. It could be Eneman, like I mentioned, or Roy. There are not many options at the end. For me, I believe all of them are going to be a Laval. Go get your time over there. Go get your TOI, regroup, reset, and then after that, you go differently. We never talk about William Trudeau, by the way, right now as a defenseman. But I don't see anything else could happen. Goaltender, we know Montebo, Jake Cannon is going to start the season. Great question, Robert. Thanks so much to be with us, guys. Don't forget to click on the likes. A lot of people, everybody expect Montreal to be over 78 point for them. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show. Look at for me, 80 points. Shucks is in the house, guys. Don't forget to click on the likes. We're getting a little bit better. We try to hit, guys, 100 likes. So if you don't mind to helping us, we don't request a lot of things. We don't ask you money. We don't ask anything else. But we would love to have likes. And the fact we get likes is increasing the channel to be viewed on the YouTube channel around. So that's the only way it can helping us support the channel. Not by the money, but more by the likes. I appreciate a lot. I just see a like pop up about that. Jonathan Frechette will just start the season in NHL. It's looking great. Honestly, Jonathan, since day one at the rookie camp, Joshua Roy is the most consistency players day in, day out. Get praised by the MLS this way, MSL, by Martin Saint-Louis. Monahan like him a lot. Can he push something for the Montreal Canadiens? We'll see. It's just like in a no spot. You have an injury, like example, like Tanner Pearson. He did not start the season. That possible open the door. That's the only way, guys, at the end of the day, if you have an injury, that open the door for a spotlight for Joshua Roy. But so far, guys, we have to be excited about Joshua Roy. for what he bring on the table so far. Great question, Jonathan. Welcome in the house. If you are not subscriber, please don't hesitate. I'm here, guys, to answer your question until the beginning of this period, the second period. Like when my clock is not good about that one. I apologize, guys. We're supposed to be at 0. About this, it's all new clock we got this year, and we need to work on it, honestly. About that, auto start, about this, and we're going to get there. Second intermission, going to start the second period in a few minutes. Here we go. Going to change all the stats over there. Going to give you more update for the score a little bit later. A2 Primo has no leverage for A2. 43 is too small. WST. About that, sorry, is should take you to home screen. We all can pick the game. Yeah, for the people, guy, I testing during the time we're talking. I was not too much do the play-by-play. I test the link. It works on the Chrome browser. So I don't know Safari or any Firefox, but or Windows. But on the Chrome, it works very properly, very well. Where can I watch this game? Money Gambler. I think someone can put this link, guys, for a Money Gambler. That'd be great. I don't know what it would happen this year. A lot your talent, but chemistry between these guys need to develop. Yep. Cody go with C about that one over there. Over 78 points. I never understand. Coach, question, look, how many points next season for the Montreal Canadiens? I tried just to go quick about that one over there. Sébastien Lemay, de retour avec nous. D'après moi, Joshua va dormir avec le club. Ça pourrait arriver, Sébastien, c'est Sébastien Lemay, directement de Facebook. Ça pourrait très bien arriver, Sébastien. Il y aura de grosses possibilités pour cela. Encore une fois, c'est Jam in front of him. But we'll see what happens. Shy Guy. With the afflux of our defense, do you think an NHL regular can lose out at their spot if a prospect exceeds expectation behind the preseason? I don't think so. I don't feel that way. You talk about possible to go that direction is Mailloux and Trudeau. For me, Mailloux need to play more minutes. He missed so many times, so many games in the last 2 seasons. A good start for him to be a Laval Rocket. Secondly, for Trudeau to be at the first pairing with Laval Rocket, most responsibility, play on special team that will develop him better, quicker, and faster. And that will keep Jacky, Harris, everybody. Now, we know the defensemen, guys, Jacky, Harris, Barron, Coley are 4 defensemen with they are all waiver exempt. I don't see this happening yet. Surprise could happen, guys, in 1 week. Everything could happen, injuries, and who knows. But right now, I don't see that. But great question, a Shy Guy, about that for that one over there. GF5 Mike Roy and Amia out. Yeah. The problem with that part over there for Armia, guys, is the salary cap problem. Montreal tried to go under the salary cap with Carey Price and the salary cap. And if you send Armia a Laval example, and we don't talk about trade right now, right? We just talk about possibilities. I think for me, for the Montreal Canadiens, Armia, if you send a Laval, you have $2.2 million. I have to stay on the salary cap. It will be difficult for the Montreal Canadiens. But I can understand fans frustrated about Joan Armia. It's not easy. It's going to be a little bit like the happening last year. The Drouin, the Dadanoff, the Hoffman, Edmondson, some of you very upset about their performance. That name is going to be happening a lot with Armia. You can see yesterday, guy, he cannot finish any play. I can understand each one of you, but I don't see other effect. They trade him. I don't see Montreal going to send him at Laval at the beginning of the season. Could change during the time, but right now, I don't see that. Thank you so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. Don't forget to click on the like. If you don't mind, we are almost at 80 likes. I appreciate a lot. For that, jersey moving and making play. We are reacting and not proactive. What deserve to play in Montreal? About that one. Jay, everything. Chris, maybe Amir get injured. Yeah, it could happen about that one, Chris. Welcome to the house. Don't forget to click on the likes. Thanks so much, Mr. Larry, for all the super chat. Daryl Adam back in the house. Welcome back. Who doing well? Great to hear. Great comments about us. Should try go get after the gas from the Ducks. It cost time too much. It will cost. Johnny Golden is in the house. Present for the trade coach. We will one before the regular season start. That'll be hard to Montreal to make a trade about that. The only, by the way, defenseman Montreal could lose a Lindstrom if he don't do well, but he's not too bad. But back to the trade. The only three players that can be traded before the season, it was Casey DeSmith, Joel Armia, and Christian Dvorak. DeSmith is out. Dvorak is on injury, and now we have only Armia. So the chance of Montreal Canadiens are going to be a little bit. Thanks so much, Mr. Eric Rattel, peut-être related to Jean Rattel. Eric, merci beaucoup. New subscriber. So at the end of the day, guys, I don't see that for the Montreal Canadiens. Now, a lot of conversation like, Mathieu Joseph is available right now to be traded for the Ottawa Senators with a first-round pick. Do you make that trade? Montreal have the flexibility to do this. They could put Carey Price right away. The problem with the contract on Mathieu Joseph is still carrying a $2.9 million, I believe, for 3 more years. You have to, stuck with that contract. So I don't see that yet, Johnny, about that. Welcome back, by the way, Johnny. We appreciate that for that. Julien Cormier, Coach, what do you think of the Sakowski on this upcoming season? Look, the first 2 months, I don't expect too much. He had to go back on his game. He did not play for 9-10 months. The word guy is patient. That's it. Patient with him. Let it play hockey. Just enjoy the ride with him and see after that. My upcoming season prediction for Sakowski, guys, I will say to you, 30 points, 10 to 12 game, 10 to 15 goal. The outcome of that could change by 2 ways. By the TOI of Martin Saint-Louis, it can give to him. Can he play top 6, top 9, power play or not? All those factors make a player to get more points or not. So we are right now, guys, at the beginning of the second period, by the way. So going to go back very shortly. Great comment, Guided Jet. Mr. Grobill is in the house. Chris, this works. Awesome to hear that, guys. We try to give the best guys. Grobill go with C about that. Gator! Oh, my God. Gators, Rock Tim T is in the house. I think about you, Gators, for the last month and a half. Thinking about what's going on with you. And there's Robert Bernard, a new subscriber in the house. They're looking good. The Panthers tonight, they're winning the both games so far. Great for that, for sure. We'll have a young team, so I will guess a B between. This is my answer. Exactly, Robert. I feel the same way. I feel the same way like you. I think you just did. You find a way to do that. Whenever I play in Montreal, we should trade him. Now he get a pick or better. Why do you want to trade Jerry Trudeau? He's only 22 years old. Why you want to trade guys, a young prospect, and who knows, Trudeau could become better to the defensemen we have. We don't give up at any defenseman until 25 years old, in my opinion. Sergachev, hello. McDonald, hello. Montreal at the game now. The second period. I understand your point of view, Jerry. For me, I don't get the Devils attacking out. Jeff, another subscriber, shoot the puck, black shot, bombs again, get out the zone. By Rebecca, pass the puck a little bit behind of the new hook, and then recovery by the Devils, go back D to D. We just crossed the first minute of the second period, 1-1. Go back to Byron. Byron used the puck behind the net, recovery by Cooley. Cooley went out to the rush now, try the puck outside the zone, pressure by the Devils, turn around, and but the Montreal get out of the zone. Now pass the puck on the right side, go back to back to Elenon. Looking now, Elenon contre the puck, shoot the puck behind the net, shoot the puck, lose the puck, recovery by the Devils at the blind. Now, pass the puck neutral zone, intercept by Mercer. Down the puck behind the goaltender, a little bit too far for the defenseman Montreal. Recovery the Devils, bring the puck to the blind now. DD, fire the puck, miss the net belly. Rebound on the right side of the ball. Recovery by the Devils, pass the puck to the board, and Montreal set up the play outside the zone. Cross the red line, pass the puck to Allen. Allen the left side of the goaltender, Schmidt. Allen hold the puck, turn around, shoot the puck. Black shot, Schmidt make a save, no rebound. And going to be the end of this first whistle of the second period. And that's Lazar and for the Pesada. And that's where we'll get a great another face-up on the left side of Schmidt. Thank you so much about that. Paul Donovan is in the house. Better start the season. What better start for the season? Montreal. Jay Messicat is in the house. Bush go with the C over 78 points, I believe. This is because it's too fast on the skate. Coach Frenchy, hardest worker at program. Thanks so much, Mr. Kev. I appreciate that. Just became a member. Thanks so much, Robert, to be a member, by the way. I appreciate that, my friend. We are live every night, guys, 7 o'clock or 9 o'clock, and Montreal attacking now. Mayu, fire puck, black shot by the Devils, and no go nowhere. Great stick by the Mayu. Then the Devils coming back right there. Go back around. Don't play by behind the net. Set up by Harris. Hit a solid late. Recovery by Anderson, I believe. Go to get out of the zone. Chasing by Farrell. A little bit too far. But Farrell found a way to get a puck back. Farrell now on the neutral zone, on the offensive zone. Pass the puck a little bit too far for Pesada. Recovery by the Devils. Go back outside the zone. Devils cross just in front of the bench on Montreal. Lob the puck all the way behind Montembeault. To opposite side. Devils recover the puck. Don't put the puck on the right side. Recovery by the Montreal. Going to set up as the breakout. Turn around right away by Simoneau. Pass the puck to Mayu. Mayu in front of Montembeault. Pass the puck now to, I think it's back, but I'm not sure. No, he was a left. That was maybe Legaré. No, 82, by the way. I apologize for that one over there. Anyhow, recovery by the Devils and for the bench. Attacking offensive zone, drop a pass, shoot the puck, and Montembeault make a save with the left pad. Recovery by the Devils, looking now the hash mark, drop the puck back. Devils keep controlling the puck right now. Pass to the opposite side of defenseman, shoot the puck, black shot by the Montreal. Recovery by the Devils, the puck bouncing back. Simoneau protect the puck, pushing by the Devils. The Devils under control now at the blue line, at the top shot, shoot the puck, hit Montreal, delay penalty by Montreal. Finally, we're going to get the call. And Montreal, for the second time, are going to go on the penalty box. Second power play for the Devils tonight. Again, at Montreal Canadiens, they was unsuccessful during the first one. Montreal, 2 minutes for Hurricane. It was Xavier Simoneau, and that's happening about that. 15 shots, 2 shots for the second period for the Devils, 1 for the Montreal Canadiens. Try to get more information about the stats. Now the puck go back on the right side. Montreal win the face-off and try to get back outside the zone. Finally, they did for the first icing of the game, of this penalty, guys. I appreciate a lot of people in the chat. Leo Renault knocked the door. A2 coach needs some tea, honey. A joke. Thanks so much. Why not? Hey, the Devils score. Oh, my God. Not looking good at that one over there. We'll see the replay. I was looking about the chat. Looked like Nemec scored a goal for the Devils. Ouch. Not what you want to do about that one over there. Nemec shoot the puck. The puck bouncing back on the right pad of Montembeault and go behind Montembeault. Are you killing me? A goal from the red line. And Montembeault, the puck bounce on the right skate of the Montembeault and go in behind him. A goal of 100 feet for the Devils to take the lead 2-1. No comments about that one over there. Ouch. We'll see the comments in the chat about that one. RJ Montebo, Yark, Andy, about that. Don't forget the one of the likes. Wow. Ouch. I don't know what to tell you. Anyhow, Montreal set up now. Double line par Kaden Collet. Fake pass by the person like ça. One-timer by New Hook. Miss the net. Hit by the Devils. Bring it back to opposite side. Sack to a New Hook. New Hook change the direction. Bring it back to Anderson. Lead the puck to Rebecca to Anderson. Rebecca to New Hook. Anderson to New Hook. New Hook on the back door. Set up by Rebecca. Going back in front of net to New Hook. Turn around. The Devils try to get a puck. New Hook find a way to try to get a puck. No chance. The Sakoski hit the defenseman, and then the Devils get out of the zone. Now going to be at the red line, down the puck on the other side. Look like an unlucky situation for Montembeault on that one over there. Beer Lake save, CG. Jerry OMG. Monty is rusty. Yeah, it is. Anyhow, going back on the Roy shoot the puck behind the net. Kick the puck to the right side. Montreal recovery. Bring the puck to the blind. Set by Barron. Shoot the puck. Tip in front of the net. Schmidt make a save. Recovery by the Devils. But finally, back return the puck. But now the Devils coming back. 1 versus 1. Wait for his teammate. Bring the puck on the backside. Great back checking by Owen Beck, guys. Great turnover for the Montreal Canadiens. Get out of the zone. Cross the red line. Attacking Montreal. 3 versus 2. Kick out the puck on the inside. Roy shoot the puck. Miss the net. The puck goes all the way back outside the zone. A great play by Montreal Canadiens on the back checking. Create a 3-2, but not good enough for Roy. Barron cross the red line. Barron kick out the puck on the left side. Return to Barron. Hit the Devils. Go back outside the zone for Montreal Canadiens. Look around and recovery by the Montreal. I think it was Pesada. Go back on defensive zone. New plus coming for both teams with 14:30-22 to go. The Devils just scored the second goal of the game. Nemec, his first goal of the season. Shot from the red line. Yes, you heard me, from the red line at the middle of the ice. Hit the skate of Montembeault. Anyhow, go back to Montreal Canadiens. Try to get some pass left and right. Go back on the right side. Montreal shoot it back. Schmidt make a save maybe. Recovery by Montreal. Bring it by the blind. Go Didi. Didi penalty for the Devils. Attaqué par Mayo. Mayo on the other side. Mayo control. Bring it back on the side. Devils intercept the puck. He's going to create the second power play for the Montreal Canadiens of the game. We know Montreal Canadiens take the lead. Take a goal. Make a goal on the power play tonight by Joshua Roy. The only goal we got from the Montreal. And the Montreal are going to be for the second time on the power play. The Devils are 1-2 tonight. Nemec score, by the way, on the power play. TV timeout, guys. Don't go nowhere. Thanks so much to be a part of the show tonight. I appreciate that. And that's what we got on this. Come on, don't forget to click on the likes, Luciano, appreciate that. Randy, back. Willie Snyder is in the house. Thanks so much for that one over there. I'll try to get the second goal of the Devils, guys, who can pick up here. Try to give you all the information during the time we have a TV timeout. Here we go. Bring it back here. So forget, we're going to check the score of the game around the league, guys. The time we have a TV timeout, I'll give you a chance to do that for you. (5-0). The Ottawa guys take the lead 3-2. The Devils 5-0. 0-0 the Edmonton. That's why we get the update about that one over there. And face off now on the right side of the goaltender Schmidt. Like hockey fans. I'm sitting here, Cody. Awesome to hear that. Face off by New Hook, guys, on the right side of Montreal power play. we go. Montreal icing par les Devils. Jacky is on the power play right there. Jacky play the puck right now. Control the puck. Lose the puck. Recovery par les Devils. Turnover by Jacky. Set up now. Over the head of Montembeault. Go back to Devils now. Gain some kind of the time over the power play. Set up by New Hook. New Hook drop the puck to Jacky. Jacky behind Montembeault. Jacky try for the second time. Skate now to go back. Jim, the new subscriber. Thanks so much, Jim, to join us. Go back to Anderson. Anderson crosses that. Try to go. Henderson breakaway for the puck on the back end. Schmidt make a big save. On the breakaway by Anderson, go through the defense of the Devils. What a great play by Anderson. Took advantage of the lack of the physicality of the Devils. Anyhow, New Hook recovered the puck, cross the red line, kick out the puck on the right side. We recovered by Montreal, set up by Anderson, pass again by Sakoski, shoot the puck, miss the net, recovered by outside. No, looked like the puck out of the play. Going to a set now on the other side. What a great play by Josh Anderson on that one. On the power play, cannot capitalize at the end. Looked like, I don't know if he was controlling, but at the end, he tried to go on the backhands. And Schmidt make a big save to keep the lead by 1 goal. Again, the Montreal Canadiens 2-1 Devils. Then Sakoski shot the puck and hit the stick of the Devils, go out of the play. Anyway, the Devils win the face-off. Go to dumping the puck all the way behind Montembeault. We'll go to a set. Draw the puck back. A set by Mailloux, I believe. And Mailloux crossed the red line. The blue line's coming out. They look again. They bring the puck on the side. And I don't know, guys. Those pass, I hate that pass, double pass, whatever you want to call it. Go back now, Montreal attacking now, kick out the puck left side, controlé par le Montreal. Joshua Roy on the right side, and the Devils try to get about pinch by the Montreal Canadiens. The puck stuck in the right corner, pressure by Farrell. We have Simoneau on the other side. And now the puck stuck in the corner. We have a battle of 4. And Montreal find a way to get. Great play by Montreal's recovery puck. Is coming now. Pass the puck to the side. Now return the puck to Mailloux. Mailloux attacking. Fire puck. Black shot by Schmidt. No rebound. At the right side of the Schmidt. Going to reset. Now we'll be back. Another shot by the Montreal Canadiens. Puck movement for the Montreal Canadiens. A little bit better on that power play. But not good enough to tie the game 2-2. Austin Allen is in the house. Shoot a puck for the Montreal. Saved by barely by Schmidt. The puck go back to the board. Recovery by the Devils. Try puck aside. But Montreal keep the puck. Now we have Evan Strength, I believe, for the Devils. Going to go back now. Re-attacking. A breakaway by the Devils. And for the Montreal, shoot a puck. Montreal make a save. Rebound. Another big save by the Montreal. By the defenseman of Montreal Canadiens to save the situation. And a turnover by the Montreal Canadiens create that situation. But the Montembeault was ready on that one. Go back to the Devils now. At the blank. Shoot a puck. Miss the net. Recovery by the Devils. Shoot the puck barely. Recovery by the left side. The puck bouncing back behind the net. We have Mailloux over there. Puck by the Devils. Bring it by the blind. Control the puck. The puck go outside the zone and from the bench of the Devils. And Montreal to get a puck controlling. And they're going to go losing at the last second. And the Devils going to reset. Long stretch pass possible. And icing. That will be the call. And that's all on that one over there. We're going to reset all the way back on Schmidt. After Anderson had a breakaway, it was the Devils. And Montembeault was settled after the penalties. And it was a turnover created by Mailloux after a back checking by the Devils. And finally, Montembeault make a big save to kill the Montreal Canadiens, trail only by 1 goal. And that's happening about that. Leaper is in the house. Just thanks so much, Peggy. I appreciate that. Austin Allen, thanks so much, guys. Don't forget to click on the likes. I appreciate that. We're almost at 100 likes. Anyhow, we carry the Montreal on defensive zone. Going to reset now. Go Didi, back to Rebecca, back to Caden Coley. Coley now pass the puck to the board. Recovered by Josh Anderson. Down the puck right there. Skated by Sakoski. The first one of the Devils. Sakoski could bring some physicality in the corner. Back again in the Montreal Canadiens. Finally, the Devils. Another possibility, a breakaway. Intercept by Montembeault. Go back to Rebecca a little bit too far. Rebecca pass the puck now to Anderson. Cross the red line. Anderson attacking now. Anderson looking left and right. Anderson on the wall. Bring it back to the side. Thanks so much, Peggy. New member of the Hockey Nation. I'll show you guys you appreciate a lot. You support. Go back past Sakowski, bring it back to the right corner to Josh Anderson, bring it back behind the net, all the way back at the blue line. Intercept by Coley, not too far for him to keep the puck. Turn around by the Devils. Another bad play by the Montreal Canadiens, attaqué by the Devils. Going back, shoot the puck. One timer. Montembeault make a big save on the block. Montembeault a little bit better. He recovered from his mistake. I like this, how he did that. Go back to Sakowski in the corner. The Devils bring some pressure. Montreal go to get us out. Rebecca pass the puck to the wall. Kick out by Farrell. The puck goes slightly back on the defensive zone. The Devils going to reset the transition on the breakout. Cross the blue line. Hold the puck. Return the puck now on neutral zone. On entering zone for the Devils. Bring it back to the blind. Control the puck. Shoot the puck. Montembeault make a save. Rebound the right side. The puck bouncing from the net. The puck is stuck by the Montreal. Justin Barron recovery. Get out of the zone. At 3-2 for the Montreal Canadiens. Farrell's coming to the left side. Farrell hold the puck. Looking left and right. Back to the Barron at the goal line. Shoot the puck. Schmidt make a save. Recovery by the Devils. Down the puck at the blue line. The puck stay in the zone. Great play by the Jacky. Shoot the puck. Miss the net belly. Recovery on the right side by the Montreal Canadiens. Control the puck now to Jacky. Return the puck behind the goaltender. Set up now by Montreal. Return the puck by Jacky. Jacky bounce over his stick. Recovery by the Devils. Another breakaway. Not missing the puck completely. The puck behind the net and no icing. Now completely Jacky lose his edge at the last second foul. And then we have a couple back and forth. Jacky finally the puck go back to Pesada. Use the board to get out of the zone. All the way back on defensive zone, recovered by the Devils. We just crossed the 9 minutes remaining on this second period. The Devils take the lead 2-1 after a goal of Nemec. Again, the Montreal Canadiens. Long stretch pass by the Devils right now in front of the bench. Funny now is coming offensive zone. Fire puck. Missed the net barely. Recovery by Montreal. Try to puck outside the zone. But the Devils try to get a puck. Keep the puck. But definitely Montreal get out of the zone. Legary's coming on the right side. Schmidt. Legary control the puck. Go behind the net. Pressure by Mercer. The puck go back with Simoneau. In front of the net. The Devils. Fire puck Montreal Canadiens. Block shot again. Go back to the blue line. Recovery by the Montreal by Harris. Allow the puck to opposite side. A bit too fast for Simoneau. We have a penalty right there. I believe for a 2-minute ice stick. And we're going to get that part. It will be the third power play for the Devils. Tonight, we got the call from the referee. 2 minutes for ice stick. And that's what we got, a call for the referee. And that's all, guys. Conrad is in the house. Cody, I need to watch it. And the RTN, I will try to find tomorrow. Look at our face-based game. Nice, best plays. Paulo, back in the house. Paulo, thanks so much, Paulo. Thanks to be with us. Danny T is in the house. Welcome, Danny. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't mind, that'd be awesome. And I think we crossed the 100. Can someone confirm we have 100 likes? Mr. Someone can confirm? That'd be awesome. I'm going to give you a little bit more information. Here we go. Here we go. Tiens Bibo de retour avec nous ce soir. Tiens Bibo,
c'est trippant, ça me fait tripper. Je me pense au Centre Bell parce que c'est les mêmes instruments puis je sais que le monde t'apprête des mains au bout.
Here we go. Tiens Bibo
go Habs, go!
For the second year. Follow the path of Luciano Graziano. Luciano teach her about the play piano. And that's what we got, guys, on that information right there. Then we go, 100. $100 likes, thank you. $100 likes, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for all the likes you bring to us tonight. We appreciate that. Face off now by Beck. Jacob Dubez come in the game with a short and dirt. Not a good news for him for the power play. Chuck Hughes is on ice right now, bringing puck to the blind, holding by the Devils. 8 minutes to go remaining second period. 1:45 to remaining on the power play. for the Devils. Go back. Third power play for the Devils. They score 1 goal so far by Simon Nemec. Anyhow, Nemec recover the puck right now. Hold the puck a little bit more. Pass the puck to the board to Jack Hughes. Jack return to Nemec. Looking now. Controlling, attacking on the offensive zone. Hold the puck a little bit more. Stick angling the puck. Chase over the Montreal Canadiens. Bring the puck between skating. But Montreal going to find out the way the puck to get the puck. Return the puck in neutral zone. Go back now by Mailloux. Or Rebecca, Mailloux try to back around and go back around the net. Chasing by Logan Mailloux. Now reset by the Devils. Logan Mailloux back checking right away back. The Devils control the puck coming out on the left side. Mailloux chasing the puck. This is a bad play by Mailloux, guys. He control the puck in the back door and he score a tic-tac-toe left and right, guys. And this is the one you want to see that, guys. Logan Mailloux, guys, chasing the puck all the way everywhere. And this is going to be a learning process for Logan Mailloux. And this is the reason, guys, we said they are not ready. Tobias cannot do anything about this. A back door. Check Hughes beat Logan Mailloux by the speed. And now Mailloux right there, he turned around at the blue line. He get out of the play. And he cannot control everything. And you can see that this is a learning process. And Darcy Mercer scored the third goal of the Devils that take the lead 3-1 over the Montreal Canadiens. And we know Darcy scored over 20 goals with the Devils last season. This is part of the game, right? This is what they learn. That's why he works. This is what we expect from Montreal Canadiens. It's a process. Learning by your mistake to get better, like anything else. 3-1 1 out for the Devils. 2 goals on that period. Here we go. We're going to reset now with that. We're going to see the comments right there. By me and our top. Danny, a coach against Rose Mom. Quebec is good. Watton, Cole Caulfield, Jules Montreal, bientôt. Cody, you did it, Coach. Thanks so much, guy, for the 100 likes. Be Mailloux, 109 CG. Go back now, by the Baron, pass the puck now. By the Devil, intercept at the line. By the Montreal Canadiens, keep the puck in the zone, lose his edge. By Farrell, go back now to the wall. Farrell lose again his edge, bring the puck to the left side, no chance. Tobias now with the puck now, pass the puck. Oh, another bad play by Tobias. Get the puck to the Devils. Oh, chest. It's not looking good now. For the Montreal Canadiens, a mistake after mistake. Martin said we want to recover. We're going to ask them to calm down everything. Go back now to the side for the Devils. Turn around and keep the puck in the zone. Pass to the D. Now, shoot the puck in front of the net. Tip. And we have Isaac, no call on that one over there. On the right side of the Montreal. Find a way the puck to Baron. Baron pass the puck in front of the net. On the bench for the Montreal Canadiens. The puck bouncing back. Recovery by the Devils. We have a hand pass by the Devils. Will be the call and going to reset on neutral zone after the third goal. 3-1 for the Devils. That's what we got so far. 19 shot for the Devils so far since the beginning of this game. We're going to give you a little bit more better stat right now. We're going to have a time to do it. And that's what's happening for the Montreal Canadiens. That gave away 8-5. Now the puck go back at the right side. Pesada, I believe, try to get a puck out. Go back at the blind. Holding the puck of Montreal Canadiens on the back door. Go back for Montreal. Beck look to shoot the puck. Schmidt save on the right side. We have a goal for the Montreal Canadiens. No goal. We have a goal right there. That's what is happening about this one over there. And it looked like Josh Anderson scored for the Montreal Canadiens. Great pass by David Rebecca. And the Montreal Canadiens goal by the Montreal. Here we go. Montreal Canadiens score for the goal for the Montreal. Cut the lead from 2-1. Josh Anderson goal for the Montreal Canadiens. We're going to reset the clock properly. Let me check about that. There we go. Josh Anderson, second goal of the Montreal Canadiens. Cut the lead from 2-1. About this, we're going to add the goal of Anderson. Anderson. Here we go. Thanks for joining us tonight. The puck go back on the right side of the Montembeau. Mercer attacking now. Wrap up maybe. And he cannot. A great play for the Montreal Canadiens. Puck stuck on the wall. Get out the zone by the Montreal Canadiens. Chasing by the Devils. Going to recovery. DD. New plus coming from Martin St. Louis. Use the board on the neutral zone. The puck go back on the offensive zone for the Montreal Canadiens. By the Devils. Tough for the hold the puck right there. But Montreal is still the puck's coming now at 3 versus 3. Pass up on the right side a bit too far for Beck. I believe loses his edge. Recover the puck in the corner. We have a battle, but the Devils still the puck. Get out of the zone. I think it's a Hughes. Pass up on the right side. Attacking now for the Devils in the offensive zone. Pass the puck around. Jack Hughes trying to get puck. Recover in the corner. Pass the puck to behind the net to 240. The puck bouncing back. We have a battle for 4 players. The puck on the corner. Montreal to get a zone. The puck stuck in the blue line by the Devils. Keep the puck in the zone. Pass the puck to opposite side. Control the puck. Pass the puck to the corner. Now the Devils retrieve the puck all the way back at the blue line. And going to a set now. Shoot the puck. A black shot by the Devils. By the Montreal Canadiens. The puck stuck right away back at the blue line by the Devils. But the Montreal going to find a way puck back. Going to run by Owen Beck on the backhand. So the puck bouncing back. Recovered by Hellenen. Hellenen battle for the wall with the Devils. But the Devils get out of the zone. Hold the puck a little bit more. Cross the puck to the left side. Devils coming to the right side of Montembeau. Shoot the puck. But not the Montembeau now. It's Tobez. Go back up on the Montreal Canadiens. Find a way to get the puck back. Pinch by the Byron. Pass the puck in front of the Montreal Canadiens bench. Chasing by the Montreal Canadiens. Can bring the puck in the corner. We have pressure right now. But the Devils find a way to get the puck outside the zone in front of the bench. Big hit by the Montreal Canadiens. The defenseman, Jacky. Recovered by Byron. Pass the puck in the zone by Simoneau. Turn around by the Devils. Coming now on the offensive zone. It was Farrell, by the way. Go back on the left side by the Devils. Control the puck on the opposite corner. Set up now by the Devils. Putting the puck on the right corner of the best. Pressure by the Devils. Again, Byron. Byron hit the puck on the left. Jacky could push off at the same time by Lazar. And then finally the puck go by the Montreal Canadiens to the wall. Again, another battle. The Devils are really, really good on the pressure. The Montreal struggle on defensive zone. Did put Byron. Byron hold the puck a little bit more. Byron pass the puck now to Simoneau, I believe, use the board to pass the puck. Stuck at the blue line by the Devils. And the puck is stuck now between the bench of the Montreal Canadiens. Finally, the Devils coming now with the puck attacking on the left side. Pass the puck at the goal line. Shoot the puck. Dubas make a save. Rebound. Montreal find a way to get a puck. Now cross the blue line. Try to get outside zone. No chance. The Devils again on the transition. Attacking now on the offensive zone. Pass the puck at the back door. We have outside at the blue line for the Devils. Going to reset with 2:41 to go remaining on this second period. 3-2. C'est Sébastien Marc Len about that one. Mark error on your screen. Mercer goal scorer by the New Jersey Devils. I had put the Mayu. I just like Mayu. That's what happening about that. Thanks for letting me know about this. I don't know why I put Mayu. Honestly. Thanks for letting me know. You know, and we make mistake. Then welcome aboard. And we appreciate the people click twice on the dislike. This happened, guys. We're not going to be upset about that. We want to thank them about that. I would love to hear what they don't like because they click on the dislike. I don't have no problem. People complaining your English is bad, the voice and the cloud, the pronunciation, everything. I show up every day. Nobody will stop me. It's up to you how you respond to the feedback. Anyhow, we're about less than 3 minutes to go remaining on this game between the Montreal Canadiens and the Devils. Dan Asham with Colette is in the house. Thanks so much to be with the Canadian show. Hopefully you're doing well, both of you. Cody, very good. Tonight, we're going to see what's going on the left and right. Let's see what happened in the NHL. We have a TV timeout. So give us an idea what's going on in NHL. We're going to do at the second period, guys. The part will be dropped very soon. By the way, we have Josh Anderson passed by Rebecca and you hook. Rebecca got his first point of the NHL. Number 1 on top. There we go. William. I know. Here we go. We wait for the puck drop. If you follow football, guys, 10-3 Eagles right now. If you follow football. Go back now by the Devils, and now get up on the Montreal Canadiens, dump the puck on the right side of the goaltender. Schmidt, pressure from Montreal Canadiens. Devils fight to get the puck. Ligari battle for the puck on the wall. We have Simoneau join the party on the left side. The puck stuck behind, and the opposite corner reset by Rebacker, return the puck behind the net. Now we have a battle behind the goaltender of the Devils. We have 6 players right there. And Montreal cannot find a way to get a puck back, but pressure by them. And the Devils find a way to get back behind the net and reset their breakout. Wait for the players coming now. And Montreal do the same thing. And Montreal apply a 1-2-2. Long stretch pass for the Devils in front of the bench. And now turn around and Montreal to get the puck outside the zone, going to reset, cross the blue line at the red line. Now it's coming offensive zone, down the puck by Josh Anderson, chasing by New Hook at your 5 Slakowski. New Hook join the party. We have 5 players in the corner. Back to Anderson, fire puck, save. And we hit the crossbar. I believe the puck go out of the play. Oh, it was close to go score Anderson on that one over there. Not good enough, but Anderson, he hit a little bit. Schmidt, the right shoulder, and then hit the crossbar. Anderson scored the second goal on the Montreal Canadiens tonight. 20 shots versus 15 with 1:37 to go remaining. About that, Anderson is looking good tonight. AK, I agree with you about this. Face off now on the left side of the goaltender of the Devils. Recovery by the Devils, going to get out the zone. Use the board, pass the puck in front of the bench from Montreal Canadiens. Don't play the puck behind the goaltender to West. Mayu on the back end, putting the puck in the corner. Pressure by the Devils, get out of the zone. A bit too far for Cooley. Oh no, it was not Cooley. Turn around right away back to the Devils. The puck bouncing back. Go back to Harris, go to Anderson. Anderson change the direction, putting the puck blind. Nobody there. Sakowski going to recover the puck. Putting the puck all the way behind Mayu on that one over there. Mayu is going to go behind the net. Go back the puck now to New Hook. New Hook return the puck to the D. Montreal set up the breakout, cross the red line. Now don't put the puck to New Hook. New Hook attacking now. New Hook on the first. Use his speed, turn around, cut back, putting the puck blind, set up by Mayu. Mayu return the puck on the left behind the goaltender. Leave the puck all the way back by Elonen. Recovery by the Devils, going to get out of the zone. We cross a little bit. Less of 1 minute to go remaining in the second period. Still 3-2. The puck bouncing back to Tobes. Take the glove and create an offside. And going to be on the left side of Tobes. The puck winning by the Montreal Canadiens. Highlander use the board to send the puck all the way back on the defensive zone. The first one to get out is the Devils in front of the goaltender. Set out the breakout. Use the puck in the neutral zone in front of the bench. Now pass the puck to the far side. Don't pass the puck. We have a recovery by Beck. Montreal try to get another push before the end of this period. Highlander is coming offensive zone. Down the puck in the corner. Beck O'Barron chasing the puck behind the net. Pressure by Montreal Canadiens. Stuck on the corner, and the Devils cannot get the puck, and Montreal keep the puck by Allen, putting the blank, fire puck, black shot in front of the net is going to create the last second of this period, will be the end. Here we go, guys. The second period is over between the Montreal Canadiens and the Devils. We have a couple of goals. First of all, Simon Nemec scored first goal of the game at the second period at 3:32. Hughes and Schmidt have an assist. Dawson Mercer scored first one with Jack Hughes second point of the night at 12:42 to take the lead by 2 goals. But Josh Anderson scored at 14:08, assisted by Rebacher and Alex Newhook to cut the lead by 1 goal. 8 shots for the Montreal Canadiens, 7 for the New Jersey during the second period for a total of 20. Montreal at 15. That gives you all the stats you need to know, guys, on this period. And there we go. Danny. Salut, Marco. Marco Larbe is in the house. Welcome, Marco. Thanks so much, guys. And then the lesson Rams 3, the Cincinnati Bengals 0. About that, Leon, the longer singer recovered by Kyle Connor. What we do, guys, during intermission this year, we do some kind of intermission Q&A. You can, ask any question. Don't forget to put the little Q. Put some kind of comments about the game. Exchange with your people in the chat. That will activate more people to be, to be involved with the conversation. Whatever you want to ask me, any question about our NHL or any prospect, any league, I will do my best to answer to you. But we use the time of the break of the intermission to talk about hockey, and that why not to do that. So if you want to ask any question, that'd be great. If you not click on the like so far, please don't hesitate to do it. That'd be awesome. We're going to give you more stat from for the game at this moment. 20 shots for the Montreal Canadiens and only 15 for the Montreal. 20 shots for the Devils. I apologize. And the hit is 1908 86 and take away 2-2. Not many takeaway tonight. The block shot are 8-13. We are behind on the block shot. I apologize for that one. And 56-44. We're pretty good. The stat all up right there. Some really positive things so far tonight for Marco. How many points do you think Luke Hughes would get this year? 30 in our top. I can see that. £30 I believe will be a good number for him. What do you think of Sakowski board play in that second period? Not too bad. He's up and down. When I said up and down, his play like he can give you a great flash, and then after that, it would be not too much for that. But for me, it's about back in shape. Sometimes he hit a good guy. One time he get a good hit in the corner. The second time he just turn around. He's angling. So, Coach, don't forget to remind everyone about Ross Cohen as initial guest. Yes, Ross Cohen guy will be here tomorrow night for 30 minutes. Because he have to cover the Flyers after that. But he will be with us tomorrow night, guys, for 30 minutes. So if you want to join us, any question about the NHL Prospect 2024, this is the time you can ask to Ross. He cover all the NHL Prospect. If you have anything you want to know about Montreal Canadiens prospects on the year, this is a great place to do that, if you don't mind. Tomorrow night, Ross Cohen will be there for 30 minutes. After, we're going to move on to the Habs Nation show. We're going to talk about Montreal Canadiens, review the match of the tonight, prepare preview for the upcoming match Wednesday, and talking about the day of the Montreal scrimmage during the day. So thanks for reminding me that in our tap for that. Jonathan Frechette, should we draft a goalie with a first round pick in 2004, for example? Really like touch and skill. Yeah. I believe Montreal Canadiens have one first round pick. We don't know about Calgary yet picks. And then the second round pick, they don't have. They trade it, and they got Colorado Avalanche pick right now. It's really always a risk. At least is an exception about that. For me, Jonathan, I would prefer to use not a goalie before the third round. But as the exam, if he's really great and he makes sense, I have no problem with that. But for me, at least is a really, a Carey Price or Vasilevsky or that kind of prototype of goaltender we talk about. I will wait a little bit longer for that. But great question, by the way. Goalie struggling to stay on his feet. Man, wow. Anderson, Rick, looking definitely going to have a solid season. He's a good player. William, about that. Jim is in the house. New subscriber, by the way, Marco. You are 5 minutes behind for that. I don't know when my clock is running. It should not be there. Allow my clock. I apologize for that. Because when I came back for the screen about that, here we go. We're going to show the third period. Here we go. About that, I like that he recovered a couple of puck. Board battle is a start. Yeah, a little bit better. Coach, when will you do a duo podcast on this sick with Tony Marino? I don't know about that one over there. Paulo, you need to find out who I am first, Tony. Coach, if OV remains uninjured, do you think he can for this year? Yes, William. I still believe 38 to 43 goal will be my another prediction about Ovechkin about that. Best game of Rebarker so far. I like how he is quick. I also like how he is dominate the board, but I need to do better with the puck. Yeah, I think he have a good game overall for him. RJ gave us some update about scores, so let's see what we got here, Mr. RJ, about that one over there. 5-2 Nashville. Thanks so much. RJ going to increasing that score right there. Update the score. RJ is on the way back over there. 3-2 the Toronto Ottawa. We're going to increase here 3-2. Ottawa is a competition for a playoff spot. I agree with you about that. The Devils 5-0. The Winnipeg take the lead 1-0. Again, the Edmonton Oilers. Then you have 3 more games after that. The Calgary played 2 games tonight. So it's interesting to know that team has less at the site. Thanks so much for the likes. Thanks so much, Luciano. Look at Mayu, not that far behind. I'm very happy. Yeah. Got he's going to learn about the PK, but for sure. Are you pick up Bennington on your poll this year? Not for me. I will give you that opposite for you, Marco. You can pick him up. I release him. I put him on the waiver, Marco. Great. It's great. Suzla will have a breakout season. William Mayo is excited, but losing Guzi. Yeah, I agree with you, WST. A couple of games can change that things. Hello, Coach. Again, let's go. Mr. Jimbo back in the house. Welcome back, Jimbo. Hey, Sakiski, Nate, a lot of work. Yeah, I agree with you for that. And then we got all the way back over there. And at that, Danny, how are you? Jimbo. Ottawa, now that the Melnick area is option over, yes, I agree with you about and Rabinoff about them. Very true, Marco, but constant with point production for sure. Leon Renault, he said Ottawa will make the playoff. It looked like now, I don't know you guys you heard, but Josh Norris is maybe not ready for the beginning of the season. Without Norris and without Pinto, not looking good. Yeah, it was WST. Solid game so far. Does small thing very well. Candela, yeah, I'm right about this. Wow, the goal again, Montembeau, guys, on that one was ouch. For that. We're going to take a time. Look like it's quiet, guys. I'm going to take a break here. Don't forget, we're going to start the prayer very soon. Maurice Robillard in the house. Welcome, Maurice. I forget to mention you. I apologize. No Norris or Pinto is bad. Happy Nation. Yeah. About that. Can I wait for the start of the season, guys? What would be good for Jimbo? No, Riley can play center until Norris is ready. Well, you talk about Riley Craig, I believe. But first spot, first center, I don't think so. Lose their playoff spot to the Sabres, Luciano. Coach, what is the record number of the likes you have received no playoff? I really don't know. I know the playoff we got over 200. Like the playoff, the Tampa Bay playoff final. I think at some point we was like 365 people here. We crossed the 200 for sure. 250 for sure. I don't think so. We hit the 300. Now, I did the game, guys. The Seattle Kraken, the first game history of the Seattle Kraken. That night was like crazy. People was complaining I cannot show the game and everything like that, and it was funny. I don't know how many people we got. Like I got like 300 subscribers that time of the night. Yeah. We got here Ottawa as well as more talent, even with Norris Pinto. Ottawa has a lot more talent, even with we choke again. Look at goal gonna happen. With the primary goal been growth for our players, does another losing hurt their progression? I'm not sure your question, Shy Guy. I apologize for that. The primary goal been growth for our player, does another losing season hurt the progression? No, not at all. Shy. Remember, Shy, it's all about TOI, to be on the ice, develop on the ice, learn for your mistake. Not at all. Not at all. No, I'll be honest with you. I don't see this. Suzla, Giroux, and Riley Craig on that one for 1, 2, and 3. For that, squad bring out the way Habs. Here we go. And WST. Some center have a big team. Yes, I like Starball. Joseph Laham, back in the house. Joseph, do you have 2 TV right now, Joseph, watching the Devils, Flyers, and the Montreal Canadiens at the same time? Joseph, hopefully you had an amazing, great summer. You have a great time over there. We appreciate that. Hard to judge anything from 3 days. Not play, I won't participate, and nothing help for the most part, and not all the team together. Steve, I agree with you about that. Based on what I see so far is I have to choose. If I have to choose my youth, I choose my youth. We have another super chat, guys. The hat trick from Larry Lavalley. Super chat, Larry Lavalley did it again. Super chat, Larry Lavalley. For the 3rd time tonight, he did again. We said to him, hype. We want to mention to you, we love the super chat. And then, of course, he is on fire again with 3 super chat tonight. Thanks so much, Mr. Larry Lavalley, for your contribution and the support of the Hockey Nation Live Show. Very kind of you about that one over there. I love how no playoff would be the ad, and with 50 to 100 likes. Zev Lacav is in the house. Welcome back, Zev. Do you read anything and to who Martin is doing on the PK so far? Highland and Becca, like I said, Oliver play PK as better chance to make it the team. Yeah. You know, they try to find some chair, like it was said, trouve la chaise for everyone. But I would not take any too much indication right now. The first couple of games of Martin St. Louis, I said, Marco, I will try Joshua Roy with Cole Caulfield and Nick Zuski for sure. I think it will be good against sent to Laval. It will be soul crushing for him and Rabinov. There we go. Larry, thanks again. We're going to get there, guys. 100 over 100, guys. Don't forget to click on that. That'll be awesome. 119, Dan. Okay, everyone, big push for likes. Let's go to the channel. Paulo, Coach, do you double shift you guys and for sure? Coach, do you double shift you are guys in the future? I don't know about that. The Preseason can so far. Sakoski would not survive the season. Is going to get that rock for Rick Bengal about Sakoski. Possible about that, guys. Going to create a TV timeout here, guys, for about 1 minute and a half. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. And we'll go from there.
You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh. day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royalty? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 made my day. I was just another guy. I thought I knew, but I guess love is blind. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 made my day.
Here we go. We are back for the third period, guys. We see Montreal can tie the game and maybe win on overtime tonight. And 9 games it was on the schedule tonight. The guys, the hockey is back. And Montreal going to play the next game Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. Again, the Toronto Maple Leafs at the Bell Center. The next 3 games, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, it's out again, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, we're going to have Ross Cohen for 30 minutes tomorrow. We're going to talk about the NHL Prospect 2024. What kind of player the Montreal could select for the upcoming season for the next year. The Devils used another goaltender. Who remember, guys, K-Lake, Kincaid is in the house, the veteran. That play with the Montreal Canadiens at some point. Anyhow, we're going to start the third period. Thanks for being with us. Don't forget to click on the likes. That'd be great. Here we go. On monte avec Slavkovski. Go back now on the face-off. Here we go. The puck go back on the winning by the Devils. So bring on defensive zone. Go to DDD. Kick out of the now. Go back behind the goaltender at Dobez. Recover by Montreal. D reverse. Pressure right now. Rebecca finally go back to New Hook. Now the puck stuck in the corner. The Devils going to carry fire puck. Black shot in front of the net. The goal direct on the side. Kick by Slavkovski. But the puck stay in the zone. Recover all the way by the Devils. Now go back on the wall. Go back by the Slavkovski. Get out of the zone. Slavkovski now pass the puck behind Anderson. Down the puck behind the goaltender. Intercept the goaltender. And chasing by Slavkovski. Turn around. A great play by the Devils. Going to set up the breakout. Keep control the puck right now. Go DD by Marino. Down the puck in front of the bench for the Montreal Canadiens. Reset by the Montreal. Go D reverse behind the net. Jacka with the puck. Pass the puck in neutral zone. Tip for the Montreal. Possibly an icing will be the call. It will be great. The first icing of the game of the third period between both teams. About that. Nice light year better ce que c'est offensif. Yep. Go back behind the net there, set up by the Montreal Canadiens and get out of the zone. Cross the red line and now go back on offensive zone. Kick out the puck by the Devils. The puck go in for the bench of the Devils. The puck stuck right now. We have 4 players battle for the puck. The puck stuck between all the skate to the board. And we don't go nowhere until the Montreal find a way to get a puck. Control the puck now by Jacky. Puck on the back door. Recovering the right side. Shoot the puck. Hit the defenseman of the Devils. Nemec. The battle behind the net. Montreal put some pressure. Billy was dégaré. Finally, go back to Nemec. Nemec control the puck looking now. Pass the puck behind the net. Go D reverse. D to D. Go back now. Set up. Chasé by the Montreal Canadiens. Still the puck. par le Montreal Canadiens. Farrell pass the puck, shoot the puck by Jacky. The puck go out of the play. About that, very bad play by the Devils, a turnover. And then Jacky couldn't capitalize on that play. Here we go. Davis coming out the right side of the contre le puck now, turn around, putting it in front of the net, pinch by the Montreal, try to get a puck outside the zone. Finally, they did. I think it's Farrell in front of the bench of the Devils, kick out the puck behind of the Pesera, and not too far for him. Recovered by the Devils, pass the puck in front of the bench of the Montreal, down the puck behind the net, go behind the net, go back all the way back on defensive zone of the Montreal Canadiens. Go around the Montreal on the right side of the Montreal, set up now by the Devils, contre le puck by the Montreal, set up by the Montreal Canadiens on defensive zone. Go back on the left side. I have to reach someone online about that. Go back to Montreal Canadiens, go around battle with Légaré. And go back by the Montreal set up now. Back behind by the Montreal Canadiens, get out the zone. Russ tried to reach me and tried to get on that one. By the Devils going to get out D2D. Set up now on the neutral zone. Down the puck. Stopped by the Jack Hughes. Shoot the puck on the left side. Missed the net, I believe. Just barely over Tobaz. Go back on the right side. Montreal try to get a puck outside the zone. Finally, they did. And from the bench of the Devils, attacking now on the left side. I think it's Sarkowski. I could be wrong. Shoot the puck on the back ends, all the way back outside the zone. And the Devils going to get out zone by Jack Hughes. Devils attacking now 2 versus 2 on the left side of Tobaz. On the back door, the puck bouncing back over. The Devils down by the puck behind the goaltender. Control the puck all the way back. It's coming all the way back at the blue line. Turn around. Pas tout folie, donc le puck behind the net. Hughes in front of the net. Tobaz intercept the puck. The puck bon, between the skate of Montreal. Get out of the zone. Cross the red line. Pass the puck to the right side. Attacking by the Montreal Canadiens. On the opposite side, turn around, and then intercept by Montreal. Shoot it by Black shot. Rebound. Montreal twice signed by Byron. Lose his edge right away, pushing by the Devils. Get out of the zone by the Devils. Cross the blue line. It's coming in offensive zone. 2 versus 2. Now we have a 3 versus 2. Almost 4 versus 2. Check you on the back door. Shoot the puck. Blake saved by Tobaz on the back door. We now go back by the Devils, by the Montreal Canadiens. Pressure by the Devils on the left side. Montreal try to get a puck. Intercept now by Nemec. Pass the puck behind. Go back on the left side. Shoot the puck. Hit in front of the net. Miss the net completely. Recovery by the Devils. Mercer the blue line. Set up now by the Devils. Shoot the puck. Hit and miss the net completely. Recovery by the Devils again behind the goaltender. Set up now by Jacky. The puck go back to the wall. Devils control the puck all the way back. D. Back to Nemec. Nemec shoot the puck. Black shot by Tobaz. Rebound by the Montreal. Get out of the zone by Jacky. And now Jacky hold the puck a little bit more. Down the puck all the way back with new plus coming from Martin Saint-Louis. And going to set all the way back. We have on the right Joshua Roy pass the puck now by the Devils, attacking now the right side of Tobaz. Don't put the puck behind the net. We have a whistle. We have a penalty right there by the Montreal Canadiens, I believe, for slashing. That will be gave the number 4 power play by the Devils tonight. And that will be, unfortunately, 2 minutes for the Montreal Canadiens. It was Jesse Allen got that 2 minutes. And going to reset now on the defensive zone of Montreal Canadiens. After that penalty for the Montreal. And that's what we got. Beck will get a great NHL career. Marco, Rick said about Rick Bengal. Dimitra in the house. Go back now by the Devils. Attacking now. Control the back door. Intercept. Shoot the puck. Tobaz make a save. And the Devils score on the back door. Tic-tac-toe, and the Devils, again, Jack Hughes, his 3rd point of the night, give the lead by 2 goals, back for the 2nd time to get the lead by 2 goals. That's it, guys. Not good. Not good. Not good. It's not what we're looking for. Power play goal. Second goal, by the way, by the Devils on the power play tonight. Use. Here we go. About that one over there, I'm going to give out a little bit more information about the stats. 1, 2, very good. Thanks so much. Look, I appreciate everybody to be a part of the show tonight. Very kind of you. $14:40 to go remaining, guys, on this game. Go back now by Harris. Use the board, pass the puck in neutral zone, intercept by Montreal. Don't play the puck behind goaltender. The Devils play the puck with the stick, putting the puck to the blue line, keep returning for the Montreal Canadiens all the way to opposite corner. Pressure now, intercept now by Allen. Show the puck in front net, intercept by the defenseman of the Devils. Save the situation. The puck go back stuck right there. Pass the puck in front of net. Pressure upon Montreal Canadiens. Devils struggle right now by miscommunication between the D. Montreal attacking now front of net and kick by Roy. Roy putting the puck to the corner, putting the pressure now for the Montreal Canadiens. The puck go back and finally the goaltender push right there, and going to be that one over there. I think it will be a power play for the Montreal Canadiens, and now the goaltender is hurt after that push. We'll see what happening, but we have a TV timeout anyway. Sebastian is in the house. That's too many goals, and too many goals. He should not get the backup goalie is fired. How about that? More like ice cream. Scoop. Excuse me, need to. Here we go. We have a TV timeout, guys, so don't go nowhere. At the time we do this, so we can check in for a couple of news. No. We have to wait, guys. You have an injury after Joshua Roy got pushed by the defenseman, hit the goaltender. It looked like the goaltender, King Ked, have some kind of problem right now. We have to wait what's happening for him. It looked like he's ready to rock and roll for him. David Crockett is in the house. Go back now on the right side. Not bad, Marco, but I will see much better from him. Someone asking me to pick up the pool. Here we go. Right now, face out the right side. Winning by the Devils. Use the board. Pass the puck behind the net. Set up now. Pressure by Légaré. The puck bouncing back in neutral zone in front of Montreal Canadiens bench. And recovery going to recovery by Montreal. Pass to Simone. Shoot the puck. Black shot after a broken stick by the Montreal Canadiens players, recovered by Condola, I believe, and the Devils coming out on the offensive zone on the left side of Tobaz. Keep control the puck, all the back behind the goaltender, keep controlling, prenez pas les blancs, go Didi, set up now by Reno, fire puck, black shot in front of net, rebound, and Montreal get out of the zone by Simoneau, cross the blue line. Hold the puck at the red line, tip by the Montreal Canadiens. The Devils going to recover the puck, kick the puck outside the zone. The Devils going to reset on neutral zone, down the puck behind goaltender. All the way back. The first one to get is the Devils. I think it's Lazar, could be round, recovering out on the left side. Coming point the right, shoot the puck by the defenseman. The kick out by the Montreal Canadiens, going to reset by the Devils. Go back transition, pass the puck. We know the Devils use their speed. Very good team on the transition between the both blue line. The puck stuck right now by the Montreal. Get out of the zone. Attacking out by Byron, I believe, on the left side. Byron looking out. Hold the puck a bit longer. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Miss the net completely. Go behind the net. Chasing by the Montreal. Finally, Devils going to get out of the zone. Don't put the puck behind the goaltender Dobez. And the Montreal going to recover the puck. D. Reset by the Montreal. Jekai go behind the net. New plus coming from Martin Saint-Louis and the goal and the coach of the Devils. I don't think so. It's Lindy Ruff. Ruff stay and Devils. The Devils play against the Flyers. Winning right now 5-0. Jekai right now. Long stretch by in the the zone. Recovered by Sakoski. Attacking on offensive zone. Sakoski looking on the back ends. Sakoski go around. Keep control the puck all the way back. Look like a NASCAR driver. Bring puck behind the net for nobody. Anderson cannot recover the puck. Pinch by the Montreal Canadiens. Sakoski to the puck. Fire puck. Save in front of the net. Rebound. We touch the post. I think it was New Hook. The crossbar or the post after a shot by New Hook. Then there will be a hand pass in the middle of the eyes. Great play by Sakoski on that one over there. And New Hook hit the post. We're going to see the replay on that one after the shot of Sakoski on this one. And go back around. On the outside of the post. I don't know. You have a hand pass on that one by Anderson. We'll go from there. Marie-Philippe, who scored the first goal? It was Roy. If you talk about Montreal Canadiens, take some time to be a part of the show. Don't forget to click on the likes. That'd be awesome. We appreciate that. Well, now recovered by the Montreal Canadiens from the bench. Going to go D, set up now by the Montreal. Long stretch by the zone. Controlé by the New Hook, I believe. Pass the puck now by the Montreal. Kick out the puck. Go back in front of the net. The puck bouncing back. Going to get on the side. Montreal don't put the puck behind the net. Sakoski lose the puck at the last second. Recovery by the Devils. They use the board. Now the puck bouncing back. Try the puck outside the zone. Intercept by the Montreal, but not good enough. And the Devils going to get out the zone. Pass the puck in front of the bench. The Montreal love the puck. Draw the puck back. Taking the dust. Shoot the puck. And miss the net completely. Recovery by Marino. Pass the goal line. Looking now. The Toffoli. Save by Dobez. And the puck go back behind the net. We have some kind of pushing. Devil. Jack Hughes find a way. Fire the puck in front of the net on one timer. Big save. Don't know if he hit Tobez. But now the Devils control completely the play. By the way, great save by the Montreal Canadiens. Sakoski to put the puck outside the zone to go to a set. Hughes attacking the red lines. Coming in offensive zone by himself. Second in the puck. Look about in the back door. Nobody there. Recovered by Mayu. Mayu shoulder check. Looking now. Shoot the puck on the left behind to DD. Set up now by, I think it was Harris. Now go back to Montreal, go back to Mayu, Mayu to back to Harris, cross the red line. Harris keep the puck to the left side to back, try to get back to who I believe. Recovery by the way by Cooley. Cooley is coming out. Cooley behind the net. He changes direction. Bring the puck now to Beck. Beck second link. Bring the puck to blind. Attacking by the Montreal Canadiens on the right side of the side. Bring the goal line. Funny that. The one timer. Straight shot. Great save by the goaltender. Devils with the right pad. The puck bouncing back outside the zone. Go to recovery by Cooley. We have a whistle all the way back. Possibly penalty for the other game. I'm not sure about that one. Or ice stick. We have a call right there for the Devils. 2-minute Devils for there. Here we go. Montreal go back on the power play for the Montreal Canadiens. 27 shot, guys, for the Devils. Montreal Canadiens will beat their third power play of the night for Montreal. Montreal are stuck again at 19 shots. Coach does the Nordic come back to the Quebec? Will be the go chant or still classic no one? Oh, I think so. Will be the same. I love the last one. Anyway, Montreal set up now on the wall. Controlling now by the Montreal to the board. Pass to Jacky. Jacky stick angling, putting the ball to back on the bumper, return the puck to the wall. Back to Sakowski. Sakowski at the goal line now, looking left and right, bring the puck at the D for Jacky, I believe. Recovering away by the Montreal. Set up by Jacky. Jacky at the blind, looking at the back door. Back to Sakowski, the puck bouncing back over his stick. Sakowski will now return the puck to the right, go back to the left, go back to Montreal, shoot the puck, save in front of the net, the puck bouncing back by Pesada. Pesada right now is on the power play. Just give you an idea, no? Pesada on power play. I don't know. Here we go. No comments about that one. And we get contrôlé par le Montreal Canadiens, control the puck now, kick out the puck left side. So in the entrance zone, bring the puck back. The puck bouncing back to Islanen. Islanen bring the puck to the line, back to Barron. Barron to Islanen. Islanen looking now. Islanen return to Barron. Barron looking back to Islanen. Fire puck. Block shot by the right shoulder of the goaltender, Devils. Devils don't pin the puck. Not good enough for Islanen to stop the puck. The puck go all the way back behind the goaltender, Tobez. 50 seconds to go remaining. Cross the 10-minute mark of the third period, guys. It's still 4-2 for the Devils, 2 goals and 4 attempt for the Devils. Anyway, Montreal had our power play. Barron played the puck all the way back, cannot give the puck to Farrell, and the Devils are going to return the puck all the way behind Tobez. First one to get there is Justin Barron. Barron skate the puck past the first one, coming to the line at the red line. Barron can control it, kick out the puck now. Controlled by Simoneau, pass the puck on the side. Controlling at the left side. Don't put the puck by Anderson, I believe. Go behind the net. Intercept by Farrell. Not good enough. The puck will be outside the zone. Barron's going to recover. Going to the set. 14 seconds to go remaining on the power play. 8:37 to the game. Now Barron's coming. The power play will be over. We're going to be Evans, Frank, and Montreal are 1-3 tonight on the power play. The puck behind the net by Caden Coley. Coley passed the puck to right, attacking by Rebecca. Rebecca's coming down the offensive zone, intercept by the Devils. Not good enough. The puck stuck in the wall with 5 players on the wall. Battle for the puck between skate. The puck stuck right there, pushing by the 4 line for the Montreal Canadiens. Go back to Rebecca. Didi back to Coley. Return now at the front at the blind. Shoot the puck. Block shot by Marino. And go try to get you play the puck again. You're going to get out of the zone. Cross in front of the bench. And dumping the puck behind Tobez. A new plus coming for the Devils. 8 minutes to go remaining on the third period. Still 4-2 for the Devils. Now skating by Rebecca. Looking now. Cross in front of the bench. Dumping the puck on the other side. Montreal attacking now on the right side. Shoot the puck and miss then completely. The puck bouncing back to the side. Pinch by the Montreal, but not good enough. Devil attacking now. A possible breakaway coming out by Jack Hughes. Save by Tobez. Recovering to the side of the back door. Shoot the puck. Tobez get out a zone. What a great play by Tobez to attack and the shooter of the Devils on that one. But the Devils keep the puck in the zone. I believe it's Toffoli. And now we have an end pass, I believe, from the corner going to a set. But I really like the way Tobez get out his crease to attack the attacker. And he make a good save on that one. We have a TV time. All guys don't go nowhere. Going to a set very shortly. Here we go. That's happening on this night. Montreal Canadiens. Remember, guys, we're going to play Wednesday night again at Toronto Maple Leaf. Maybe after the game, we can get some comments about Danny Wednesday night. We'll see if we can do that. The Devils got 3 goals tonight on power play. I apologize. 3 and 4. Interesting. Here with you two. Wait, play. All right, Marco, by the way, just want to let you know, the show is Thursday night for the locker room. I don't know if you can do it. And the link is not good anymore. I will going to send you a new link to go in. We have a TV timeout, guys. We'll take a time for me. Don't forget to click on the likes. Don't forget, we're going to do a post-game after the game. And Luke from British Columbia is in the house. And welcome aboard. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. Wednesday, yeah. You're welcome, Marco. Wait for the puck drop, and it was on the front of the net. Schmidt is back, and the between the pipe. Looked like Kincaid is out of the game. Chance for the goaltender for the Devils, guys. Yes, I remember. Look about him. So glad hockey is back. Ren B is in the house. Glad to have you, my friend. Thanks so much to be with our Canadian show. And Antoine out the puck all the way back behind the goaltender. Chasing out by the defenseman of the Anderson. Finally, the Devils going to find the puck in front of New Hook. The puck go outside the zone. All the way back on the defensive zone, skating by Jordan Harris. He's going to recover the puck, skate in front of Dobez, look left and right, cross the line here now, kick out the puck on the right side to Anderson, lob the puck, chasing out by Harris behind the goaltender, pressure by Montreal Canadiens, no chance. Now the Devils lob the puck all the way back on the neutral zone. No, the puck stuck in the zone, stay in the zone for the Montreal Canadiens. No goal to play right now, and go to dump the puck by the Devils, go behind the net, reset by the Devils to the board. Keep controlling the puck right now. Pressure from Montreal Canadiens. And Devils going to use the board to get out of the zone. Pass the puck to the board of the front of Montreal Canadiens bench. Recovery by Montreal. I believe it's Mailloux. Mailloux behind the net. Hold the puck now. Go DD. Go back to the forward. Now a long stretch play on the far side. The puck bouncing back. Loose by the Rouen. Recovery by the Devils. Re-attacking now in the offensive zone. Now shoot the puck on the right side. At the back door. Save. Back door again. And miss the net barely. Dobez, a big save on that one over there. Go back to the Devils, bring the puck to the wall. Now looking out. Cape control. Show the puck, black shot by the Montreal Canadiens, but it's going to be out of the play after they hit the net. We'll go to a set now, guys, on the right side of Dobez. Nicolas de Goubi-Bono, welcome in the house, Nicolas. Hopefully you're doing well. And I will special to with my wife too, Seb. Here we go. That's what we got so far, guys. We have a TV timeout, look like, by the way. Here we go. We'll just wait for the puck drop back to go finishing the last 6 minutes remaining on the third period, guys. This is the first game of the Montreal Canadiens. Joshua Roy and Josh Anderson are the scorer for the Montreal Canadiens. Cabardella with Nemec and Mercer Hughes are the scorer of the Devils. Anyhow, the puck winning for the Montreal Canadiens, set up by Owen Beck. Hold the puck now. Beck pass the puck to the D, get out of the zone for the Montreal Canadiens. I think it was Justin Barron. Now Barron recover the puck, bring the puck behind the net to Chakai. Chakai now skate now. Pass the puck back on the right side, and Montreal get out of the zone. Back to Barron. Barron attacking now. On the left side, goaltender Schmidt back in the game after Kincaid left the building with an injury. Anyhow, the puck bouncing in front and the neutral zone. A pinch by the Montreal Canadiens. Go back on the left side. The puck by the Devils. Return the puck to the right of the Dobez. Recovered by Owen Beck in the corner. We are now back behind the net. New plus coming for both teams. from Martin Saint-Louis and the coach for the Devils. Jacky right now waiting left and right to set up the breakout. Look right and left. Get out the left side. Passing into the zone. Great play by the Montreal Canadiens. Recovery by the players. Pesada, I believe, pass the puck to I don't know, it was a Pesada got hit. Finally, the Devils going to get out of the zone. Long stretch passing for the bench on the Montreal Canadiens. The puck go back behind the goaltender. Tobaz play the puck, return the puck on the right side. Shoot the puck behind, go back. Devils kick in front of the net. Great play by Montreal to save the situation by Cooley. Go back in the corner and Montreal try to get puck recovery. Now pressure by the Devils. Go back to the back door. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Great play by Pesada at the extremist to play the puck. Now go back at the blind. Holding by the Devils. Return the puck behind the goaltender. A little bit too far. Pressure on the left side. Shoot the puck. Tobias make a save with the glove. No rebound. A great play by the Devils. Is that great, guys? What? Of course. You know what I'm talking about. The final countdown, Hockey Nation. With over 4 minutes, 17 seconds to go remaining on the third period, the Devils take the lead 4-2 against the Montreal Canadiens. Can Montreal come back with cut the lead and maybe with 6 versus 5 to tie the game? We'll see what's happening with the next 4 minutes. Now the Devils don't play by being a goaltender. Reset by Mailloux. Mailloux looking now. Mailloux hold the puck a little bit longer. Mailloux schedule the puck outside the zone. Mailloux attacking at the red line. It's coming now. Pass the puck to Sakoski to Mailloux. It's coming now. Mailloux on the pass in front of net. On the back door. Great play by Mailloux and Sakoski. No chance for Anderson, I believe. On that one over there, the puck go outside the zone by Marino. And for Anderson, change the direction. Put the puck behind the net. Long stretch pass by the Devil. Use the board. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens by Harris. Harris looking now. Bring the puck back to Anderson. Anderson return the puck to Harris behind the goaltender. The puck bouncing back a little bit too far. And then the Montreal, the Devils going to get out of zone. And Montreal have to recovery. And finally, the Devils attacking on the right side of Tobaz. Cut now in front of the goaltender. Tobaz shoot the puck, miss the net completely. Mailloux almost got beat on that one. Recovery by Nemec. Nemec looking. Fire puck. Black shot by Sakoski with the right foot. Go recovery by the Devils behind the net. The Devils wrap up in front of the left side. Fire puck again at the blue line. Tobaz follow the track of the puck. And finally, the puck go out of the play. We're going to reset on the left side. Tobaz looking good between the pipe for me. Not bad at all after he gave the goal on the power play. Could not do anything about that. We have to give credit for his recovery. Tobaz sent that goal. And that's what we got, guys. A 30 shot now for the Devils for this game. With 3 minutes to go remaining on this period. What in attaque en français va bien. Remember, Williams Matter, Preseason, a lot of good sign tonight. Learn a lot about some players. Yep, you're absolutely right about this, Marco. Go back now to the left side. Shoot the pipe on Montreal. Save by the Devils. Go back behind the right side. The Devils going to get out of zone. We just crossed the 3 minutes to go remaining on the third period. The puck bouncing back. Intercept by Rebecca, I believe. Pinch by it was Barron, by the way. The Devils still the puck. Attacking on the right side. Fire puck. The Dobez make a save. No rebound. We'll go to a set on the right side of Dobez. Here we go. I appreciate that. Go back now on the right side. Should the puck be Devils, miss the net. The puck bouncing back. Get out by Farrell, I believe, or Roy. I think it was Roy. Go back now by the Montreal. Don't play the puck behind the goaltender Devils. We have icing for the Montreal Canadiens going to reset. 2:34 to go remaining, guys, on this third period for the Montreal Canadiens. And don't forget, we'll be back Wednesday night for the live streaming on this. Martin Saint-Louis gave some guide indication. Farrell in the bench with Pasada. I think Paz last point tonight for that. Thanks so much for all the lives we got tonight. Go back now. Blanc to the puck. Black shot by Montreal. The puck bouncing out of the play. And we're going to reset now on the right goal at the right side of the goal to the with 2:28 to go remaining. Game of sand on the heart. Here we go. That's a lot. That's some self-coach deserve it. Thanks so much. Appreciate that, everybody. Face off now by Owen Beck. Face to someone. Go back winning par les Devils à the blind. Shoot the puck over the head of Tobaz. Recovery by Jacquet, I believe. Islander behind the back of Saison. Great play right there. Montreal attaqué now. Il contrôle le puck, passe sur Roy. Roy couldn't control the puck. The puck bouncing back all the way back to the goaltender. The Devils put the glove over the puck to create another whistle. Down lane. Anyhow, we're going to have Antoinette for the Montreal Canadiens. Tobaz on direction of the bench with 2:13 to go remaining. Montreal will be 6 versus 5. And that's what we got so far. So who is projected to go first overall next year? But the conversation between this and Rabinov is really between Alzeman or Celebrini. You have Demidov for the Russia. They are the top 3 in my opinion. You have a defenseman, Leo Shinov, under one. But I think right now you have to go with those 2 players I just mentioned. Anyhow, Montreal right now attacking 6 versus 5. A pinch right now the wall. We have other players, Jacquet, Anderson, Beck, all the way back to the wall. Go back to Jacquet. Jacquet backhands, backwards, by the back to Anderson. Missed by the Devils. Try the puck outside the zone. The puck go back, all the way back. Still the puck in front by Barron. Barron go behind the net. Less than 2 minutes to go remaining. Montreal empty net. Go back now, Barron, cross the puck on the left side, attacking by Marino. Sakoski's coming. Sakoski now hold the puck. Now try to go around. Sakoski get hit by Marino, lose his edge. Recovery by Montreal Canadiens. Shoot the puck in front of the net and nobody there. The Devils try to use the board. Pressure by Montreal Canadiens. Stop at the blind by Anderson. Go back to the wall. Go back to Anderson. Anderson to the wall to Beck. Return the puck to Anderson. Jacquet. Jacquet on the left side, Sakoski. Sakoski get the puck to Jacquet, but out of the play. And Jacquet return the puck in front of the bench on the Devils. Go behind the net to Sakoski attacking now. Sakoski attacking 1 versus 1. Fire puck, a black shot to the defenseman. Go behind the net. Sakoski right now behind the net. Bring it back to opposite corner. Back again on the right side of the goaltender. Bring to the blue line. Walking the blue line now, looking left and right. Backfire puck. Islander save with a glove, rebound, but nobody else. Going to return on the right side with 55 seconds to go remaining. I gave under the shot for the Montreal Canadiens. That's what we got so far. At the end of this period, can Montreal set up a goal? Here we go. Face off now. Winning by Montreal. Shoot the puck. Black shot. Recovery by Montreal. Bring it back to the blind. Walking now to the blind by Mayu. Bring it back to the left side. So back to Mayu. Mayu on the left side to Highland and set up. Fire puck. Black shot. Block. Rebound left side. The puck by the glove by the goaltender Schmidt. Bring puck to opposite side. Intercept now by Montreal. At the blind by Highland and back to Mayu. Fire puck. Black shot again. Down bouncing by the side. Highland chasing the puck. They just try to get the puck outside the zone. Definitely did. The puck go back all the way back on defensive zone. Recovery by Montreal Canadiens with 25 seconds to go remaining. Montreal tried to score the 3rd goal of the game. They cannot with a big, good performance. Schmidt kick out Montreal Canadiens, set up by Farwell on the back door. No chance for Islander. Recovery on the left corner. Battle now with 4 players. We have 5 players, 6 players, 7 players right down in the corner. Montreal get the puck at the blind. Set up by Mayu. Set up. Fire puck. Black shot by the blocker. Rebound on the left side. Bouncing back on the opposite side. The puck in front of the fire puck again. Next save again. Return in front of the net, the back door. And look, save. We have a penalty on that one. This is the end of the game and the way. Sorry about that. Here we go, guys. The final score tonight between the Montreal Canadiens and the Devils. The Devils are 4. The Montreal Canadiens are 2. And that's conclude, guys. Another live streaming by the Montreal Canadiens. I'm going to give you all the information you need to know about the stat of the game. About that. 31 shot, guys, by the Devils and 25 by the Montreal Canadiens. 3-4, 1-3, 24-11 the hit, 24-11. Montreal are going to play Wednesday night against Toronto Maple Leafs. And we're going to hear for your comments, guys. I'd like to know what you think about the performance of Montreal Canadiens tonight. Black Shot 2020. And that concludes all the stuff you need to know. This confirmed by the NHL. You got all the information you need to know to get the score of the game. Let's see if we get Ottawa. 16 to go remaining, guys. Ottawa and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Belle défaite, Nicolas. Going to be a long season, WST. Are you having a filet for this hour? It depends what is expectation. For me, it's not going to be a long season. This is my prediction, 75 points. So 75 points, about 480. So that's going to be interesting all year long. We cannot say this is a bad performance, good performance. It's like 85% of the player, maybe not, maybe 75% of the player you saw on the ice tonight. No, I'm not going to play with them. No, I'm not going to play with Montreal. So see, Andre Simon, after last shift, not good. Very good game. Marner just died the game. Really? Let's see. We can get the game live somewhere. Is it on Sportnet? Anybody knows the game? If it's on Sportnet, now helping me to not looking left and right. I will judge the season by the first preseason game at Dougie Sherwood. How you can judge this, Dougie, if you don't have Suzuki and other players? So, Nate power skating. Listen, look, got hit hard. They show progression. That's all I want. Habs Nation. Toronto tied the game. All right. Jerry said Mayu did a pretty good job. Take Poussive only if only warm up with edge. For me, it's not like the name in our tab does not appear to have a wide recognition on the English many and English or many other languages. And our tab will be a rare unique name, a creative name. Ask Chat GPT what in our tab means. I don't mind Sarkozy and Laval play big minute, big role, Jimbo, about Sarkozy. Anderson is ready to play great. A lot of great comments, guys. Sarkozy will get hurt for another 8 months if he keeps getting that way. Ready? Yes, Sportnet Code. Thanks so much. Emo has a lot of raw talent, WST. If he most improve, I would hate to see how bad he was before. A2, Sarkozy showed that at least he was noticeable. Rebecca, if he told me he was not played tonight, I will believe you. How many minutes did Rebecca play in the third period? Randy 3-3 and OT and Ottawa. Thank you, Randy. Frankie Hughes is so good. Yes, he is. Best ab prospect on the ice tonight, Logan Mailloux. We still, guys, 3:48 for the game. Ottawa right there. Trying to score. Wow, it was close for Ottawa to win the W tonight. 3-3 was win to Ottawa and the Toronto Maple Leafs. The puck stuck over there, saved the situation after he lost his edge. Also, I don't see a Leaf will win the cup, but I'm okay, Zeph. I can see Roy and Suzuki together. Who is your choice coach about what? About what? I know Nylander attacking now, not Nylander, but we have a whistle. The goalie lost his mask. 2 minutes to go remaining, Toronto and Ottawa. It's hard for the Habs fans. We want everything now, and they used to do rebuild like Ottawa and Buffalo fans. Vegas take the lead 1-0 against Colorado. Thanks so much. New hook, fast, is small. Andy, what was good, Mayu was not. Really, a great game tonight. We love the rebuilding process. Don't forget they play Wednesday night against Toronto Maple Leafs. Go back at the line, holding puck by the Ottawa Senator. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Wait now. Go back to the wall. Turn around by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Save it. Go back outside. And now Ottawa attacking now on the left side. Great shot. And then check run, score. And Ottawa beat the Toronto Maple Leafs at home by a score of 4-3 tonight. Well done. What a great save. A great play. A check run, score on the goal. On that one. As I start tonight for the Montreal Canadiens, although it was used in men's surf for an tap. Great game by Zogard. Mayu did not play much in the third. And they have a good period. Yeah, a good game, yes. This is the end of the game. So Casey hurt at the end. Both the Canadiens and the Leafs on last tonight. Cowan have 1 goal, 1 assist, guys. Cowan draft by the Toronto Maple Leafs was 30-29, I believe, or 28. The Vegas now Colorado tied the game, by the way. I don't know if it's a NHL network. He's already ahead of schedule, Marco. Joe Manella, Devils won both their game, coach. Yeah, they won both our game. If you follow the football, guys, 6-3 between the Charger and the Bengals. Bengals are not looking good this year with Burrows. Did not sign a big contract, Burrows. Do you have the link? How many games does World play for the Leaf this year? Around 25, 30 max. I think. Eagles 25, Tampa Bay 3, if you follow football. Montreal play like they always do. Okay, guys, a good chat, Marco. Going to acquaint myself with my wife. Have a great night, Marco. Enjoy the rest of your night. That's happening, guys. The game tonight, Pedro and Montreal. You have any comments you want to add about this game? Usually we go. I was supposed to go that one with the post game. It was supposed to be here. And it's supposed to be in the final four. And two. And it was Roy Anderson. There we go. How many games does Jones and Samsonov play then? Now it depends if Jones or Wolf were going to make it, honestly, for sure. Samsonov, I predict between 50 to 55 for Samsonov. So imagine the way a use of fire. Easton Cohen is going to be fun to watch for the Leaf. Absolutely right. Sharks look like he's really good. We'll see what's going to happen to him. But you're right. Samsonov retired after he played for Boston. Frankie. Coach, would you send a right to the World Junior this year? No. Yeah, I said no right away, but it all depends what kind of season he has. But I don't think so. He did it. He proved it. And yeah, nothing he can get out of that. If he play with the American Hockey League or the Kraken example, let's go. If he were playing American Hockey League that time of the year, he's going to have more time till I don't think so. At least his L2's crashed like 10 game and they don't want to send him an American Hockey League to get more ice time. But I don't feel that. I don't see that. Great question, by the way. 2-1 Colorado Avalanche now. Rocket game this year, Jimbo. If I was in Montreal, I will go to the game for the Laval Rocket for sure. No, Jake at the Montreal lost by the score 4-2 tonight. Jake, don't forget to click on the like if you don't mind. Probably does not even care how the Montreal Canadiens are doing. He's only there for the money. Mayo, time play, 21 minutes, Frankie. About Mayo tonight, I did not think you would. William. I'm on the game. I don't know what the NHL is doing right now, but I'm at the NHL. The 3 stars of the game, guys, is Hughes, Anderson, and Mercer. They gave the shot. They don't give me the time of the game, the stat of the players. That's crazy. Mayo, time played 21 minutes. New Hook is small, a weak on the boards. When it's sleeping right now, it played the machine with the fans. Our management still the score on the screen. No problem. Turn on Valdor beating Renault twice on the start of the season. Renault, welcome in the house. Unfortunately, I did not watch any games on the weekend for the QM. They have no clue what is happening there. New Hook is the new Baron for me, Jimbo. Thanks so much, RJ, for the game tomorrow. Mayu was okay beside that, chasing the guy around the rink. Thanks. Yeah, chasing Jack Hughes. Willie Snyder said that Jan ran Owenson at 1 goal. So Montreal Canadiens guys lost by the score 4-2 tonight. Joshua White and Josh Anderson have the goal. New Hook, Ray Backer, and Simoneau and Allen have an assist. Jack Hughes have a night of 3 points for the Devils with the 1 goal, 2 assists for Hughes. Great performance again for one of the best players in the NHL. And that gave us a little bit information about the game. Montreal Canadiens tonight shot 25 times. The Devils 31 times against Montreal Canadiens. Power play was the specialty, was really the strength for Montreal and the Devils. 3 goals and 4 attempts for the Devils. This is an area we always talk. The Montreal Canadiens have to become better on special team. But time will tell us. Tobias, not too bad. And it did not look engaged. For that. La Rose et Bollard, big game at QM this weekend, coach. Glad to hear that. Who remember Jacob de la Rose? We don't talk about the same guy, but who remember Jacob de la Rose? Coach, what do you think about the game overall? It's really difficult to judge a game like that. It's all about the individual player, right? For me, Anderson, overall, he was maybe the best player for Montreal Canadiens. And then after that, you get some flash things in the game. You get Mayu have a great, many times he did pretty good, but he make a big mistake. If you look only a mistake, that diminish what you evaluate him. But that's a learning process for me. One player nobody talk in the chat for me is Justin Barron. I really like Justin Barron game overall. That's one I feel like he was not bad at all on defenseman. Cooley have an upside down. I'm not going to judge him. He's still hurt for recovery last season. Jekai was okay. I didn't say too much about him with Jordan Harris. For me, defenseman, I really like the game of Justin Barron. Some flashy for Mayu. Rebecca, not too bad overall. Like Mayu learned about this. Tobes between the goalie. Montembeau make a big save at some point, but the second goal, OMG. Dubez overall, Dubez looking good. I really like his game overall. Not great, but at least it was not bad at all. On the forward, you know, um, Anderson, New Hook, but for me it was Anderson. Joshua Roy was pretty good overall. Um, that's a couple of flash left and right for the Montreal Canadiens, but that's preseason game number one. Play maybe like New Hook, Anderson. Only the one play many game in NHL, but and New York play only 103 game, I believe. Not much. Defensive Montreal play with under 23 years old. 23-1, 22-2, 22, 20, 19, and at 20 and 18. So, not too much. Look, I know you take time. You're welcome, WST. Frankie, like tonight, a lot of love. Thanks so much for that one over there, Jumbo. Paula was invité à 2020 out at 20 cam. He was on Valdor first step, pairing right side. Renault. The great Gary Price said, relax. Yep, so right. I have a game play 6 mine tempo in a minute from the 96. How much dollar coach? I don't know honestly about money wise about the hockey cards, everything like that. I'm not into it, and I have too many things to do to into it. I really don't know honestly. I did not cover too much about the card. Play was very scrambly a lot of time, a lot of running around it. Yeah, of course, that's the reason behind that, right? Couple of great first pass, but not much at the end. If your young defenseman play 200 game, they will fetch a good return. Other are good come, and that's how they build for the future. Yeah, I agree with you, John Boat. They have to be more game for sure. Tempo, Numinen. We're going to see a little bit what's going on. We're going to go back on the first play-by-play here. I'll give you a bit. Coach, what do you think? Pesada is taking a spot for a young prospect or not? I'm not on the wagon Pesada, in my opinion. But at the flip side, always thinking about this way. If you have let's go with an extra players, right? A Pesada versus a Joshua Roy or versus another prospect from the Montreal Canadiens. That prospect have to be on the top 9, have to get minute on the ice. If not, I prefer to keep Pesada around because Pesada could be held to scratch. He can accomplish things back and forth, can play 6 minutes, 5 minutes, 4 line, everything like that. That's the way I see that. But if you bring a young prospect and you don't use him, it's not worth it when you can play maybe, 19, 20 minutes, 16, 17 minutes with Laval at some point. So, yes, you take a spot. No, because I don't see right now any prospect to make the top 9 for the Montreal Canadiens right now. The closest one I would say to you is Joshua Roy, but you have to push one out. And I think they will give a chance of Islanders to stay around. So, but, I would say to you, Jake Evans, Christian Devorak, Joan Armia, Pesada. This is the plus guys not going to be with Montreal in the next 2 years. You're going to have that new generation players coming around like Owen Beck, Joshua Roy, all going to be with Montreal Canadiens. And I feel like that way. But great question. Look, is going young prospect himself. Bien sûr, voici comment vous pouvez la question en français. Y a-t-il un quiz en français ce soir? No quiz on the game tonight. Pizza is not a prospect. He is what he is. He has nice hair and mustache, Luciano. Coach, do you miss going to watch a live hockey game? Not really, Luciano. William, I will tell you why. And it's rare. I went to the game to watching the game as a fan. I usually go to the game for scouting or for the job purpose behind that. So it's not the same thing about that. I honestly, guys, you're going to laugh at me, but I know I'm in front of a lot of people here every night. I talk about a game, but outside of that, I'm quiet. Like I don't like crowd. I don't like to be with people. I got coach. You don't like people. It's not the point. I'm not. I you know. I like to be quiet. I like to be very quiet. So if I have a choice to go to the game or watching the game on TV, I think I would go stay home. So I don't miss a lot about that. Um, Fortunately for us, we can watch the game every night. Like now, we can watch many games at the same time. So uh, that would be the same way with hopefully that answer you maybe not the best way, but that would be the way I see that. Do you think the app should load and manage players to certain game instead of one of those rest them? Do you think the app should load manage player to certain game instead of this game rest them? Not really, Jimbo. If the player can play, let them play. If it's 82, it's 82. If they are healthy, about that. Chicago Bear in the house. Nick, welcome in the house. Don't forget, guys, click on the likes. About this, I know Andy, right? It's just and then him not going anywhere. Coach, we have not seen much of events so far. Is his hurt? No, look, he's not hurt. He played a game yesterday, a scrimmage, white and red. We don't hear a lot about him. He played with Joel Armia and he's shown the winger sometime. I think he started with Bradley Kidney, I believe, on the left side, but not much for sure. We don't hear a lot. Tomorrow night, guys, in NHL, we have 7 games about that. The Jet take the lead 2-0 again, the Winnipeg Jet, guys. 2-0 for the Winnipeg Jets. For that. It's a plan. At some point, he's going to be traded for the Montreal Canadiens. He's going to be. We have many players can pick up his spot for that. We're going to get 2. On your work tonight. Not bad. That line was pretty good overall. You can see when he creates space, right? He create playmaker because he with the speed he open up area for other players. When you're going to have that kind of chemistry, I think it'd be better. For me, it's not bad at all overall for New Hook. It's not like a wow, but it was okay for me for New Hook. One where we see some of the veteran play for the Habs. It's going to be really game 5 and 6. You're going to have 3 line of veterans. You're going to see Wednesday, you're going to have two line of the veterans. Kirby Dak is going to be with Monahan. Caulfield is going to be with Zuski. And then it's going to be filled up with the third one over there. Bottom six, maybe I have Jake Evans there on that one with Jordan Amir. Defenseman Mike Madison, David Sauer will be there Wednesday. I wouldn't be surprised for that. Again, you have a player like maybe Parker Jones will be there. Mezar would be there. Maybe, like I just mentioned, maybe not Jordan Amir, Philip Mezar or Jake Evans. Maybe you go only like two cut there, and then Friday they're going to bring that line possible. Listening to Martin talk today about players having to step up this year. Don't know who was frustration to you. Probably heard the same interview. Yeah. What he was refer is like, on the plan, to progression, right? So they have some of them have to step up to show their progression to become better. And that's who was most of the time referring about that. And he talked about the risk for Sakoski, for Mayu, take the right decision at the right time. Example, like tonight, I'm sure you would tell them, why do you run like Jack Hughes the wall? He got beat after that, New Hook, too small. He's 5'10", look. We watched two pick on his guy. I think for me, New Hook, it would bring a dimension of Montreal Canadiens don't have. He brings speed. Example, suppose they pick Mikhail Kuliev, defenseman, 5'10". What do you put him in the lineup? Do you put him and you remove Rebacker, Mayu, Barron, Angstrom, Trudeau? Yeah, no spot for the kid. So, he picked Aidan Coutier. We have many Aidan Coutier in the lineup. What they did, they took a player is going to play 300, 400 game in NHL versus two players at 31, 37. They will maybe never play in NHL. This is the reason behind they go with New Hook. They already know with New Hook, he can guarantee you a top 9 forward. He would bring speed to the game. He's going to bring you a great asset on the short ended, and that's guaranteed. Compared to players, you maybe never make the NHL. So the pick number 31, 37. It's rare those players have an amazing, great career. I don't say New Hook will be an amazing career, but it will guarantee you an X number of the game. Both of them, 31, 37, I don't expect them to have more game both together over New Hook at the end. But again, a right defenseman, Kuliev, no spot with the Montreal Canadiens. That's what the player they pick at 37, I think, Tampa Bay. For that one. Montreal is so good. I didn't Mike love it. Look, I agree with you about that one. Give him a chance. Look, at least 20 games. We signed him for 4 years, Jimbo. I would give him more. I would give him 1 year before that, Jimbo. I would give him more time. Montreal is no longer a small team. It did not matter. The final team will be a 6.15 down average, 200 pounds average. Not a small team anymore. It would be getting bigger sooner. Could be used mistake. I'll see New Hook about that. But New Hook is a subtraction. I have a great time watching the hockey tonight. I've been waiting a while to see Adobes, Mayu, and Sweater. And it's just precedent. Great comment, Rev V. I agree with you. It was fun to have you aboard. Hopefully you enjoyed the Hockey Nation show tonight. I look forward to see you next game. It will be Wednesday. I like the trait. So bet at 22 years old. Yes, Jumbo. And I thought average size means nothing if the size of the player that's got most ice time. Ricky Asenko for Columbus, yes, he got nominated for his goal. I was taking to look. All right, Jumbo. Coach, I'm reading Sokowski left the game after a hit. It was vomiting. Let's hope is okay. About that, will be interesting what happened there. I didn't have no, I'm right now here, so I don't know what's going on with there, but something I have to follow up with him for sure. Philadelphia Eagle 25 at the Tampa Bay 11. Drouin looked pretty good, and Colorado, Andy said. Do you watch the game, NT, on which channel are you watching, Andy, Colorado? I don't know why the NHL don't give me any game. I don't know why. NHL, usually they don't do the preseason game. Maybe I have to go. Uh, 6-6 the next game. Yeah, now I see the game on NHL Network, not on NHL. I think Fred is the coach. Yeah, Andy. The game is on NHL Network. Yeah, I saw the game now. Thanks so much. Let me go confirm que Sokowski went to the dressing room directly after a hit in the third period. Colorado, I will send you a link, but I better not. I hate you. Sound like an tap. You just did a locker room interview. Luc, je me demande combien de matchs total avait la défense canadienne. Pas beaucoup, mon Luc, et si tu penses à ça, Cooley, Harris, Jekai, Barron, Rebecca and Mayu. You know what I mean? No one of them reached one of the games, so not much. On the flip side, New Jersey Devil don't have a lot too at the same time. You know what I mean? Like Nemec, a little bit more, but not much at the end. The end of the game, guys, Montreal gave 3 goals and 4 at and 4 in the power play special team. 5 versus 5, that the game is 1-1. So, and you have Montreal gave a goal from like 200 feet by Montembeault. The share code. How many points for Drouin? You know, if he used him properly, I would say to you, with him, if he play 75 game, 80 game, I expect him at least 50 to 60 points with the Colorado Avalanche. Like, if they let him play a lot, like he play normal. Mayo was insane. That what the kids said these days. Mayo got killed on the shot and did. Not very good for him on the shot and did. You know. Coach, penses-tu vraiment que c'est bon de garder ça ici dans l'Union en ce moment? It's, you know, the crazy contract, it bothered me a lot, but yeah, nothing wrong to say him an American Hockey League. Nothing wrong. It's go back the same way. They use him the 4 line. Hey, look, they gave him a good opportunity right now. Like right now, tonight, I have no problem. It's better to play with Newhook Anderson to play with Mallette and Condoda over there, right? It's better to be around those lines to become a professional. My only concern for me is like if you don't get that TOR, if you don't use him a lot, now it's better to go Laval. But right now, that's the place to learn. Like Mayu tonight, he make a big mistake on PK, but this is going happening a lot this year again. You have to learn from the trenches. So I would say no yet for him until we see him. He's going to use him or not. But right now, like tonight, I have no problem. That's what he need to learn to play on the trenches. No problem with Mayu. Mayu have an okay game. Not like an amazing, great game. He showed to us some flash. He make a couple of great things, but then he make a lot of he make mistake too. But that's why you have to learn. It's right there on the trenches. I have no problem with that part. I don't plan to be the part learning about that. I see Sakonski more engaged. Quick release one time, like the last shot, it should be show up a little bit more. But you know, he need to be stronger. Sometimes stronger, it's not to get weight, or it's not like legs bigger. It's to when you go in the corner, put the weight on the right place, put your body on the right spot. All the kind of stuff like that you have to learn with time. And you know what he got tonight, I don't know. I don't know the injury. I don't know what happening. We're going to get out, but we'll see. Other pressure on Sakoski, William. Unfortunately, it will follow him. The guy make an excellent outlet pass. Rebecca is showing the game. Coach Luciano. The NHL webcast they show the game. Yeah, they said the one would play with McKinnon. He started there. The one 30 point. Just an assist. Throughout order 0. Termin from Halifax moves. Yes, they are. I watched the game because I love how he play. It's an amazing game, Jimbo. There are too many teams. It mean many teams will never win. I still watch a Batman. I'll win the league. Every season. Winnipeg Jets now is 3-0 for the Winnipeg Jets. We want to give you that update. 3-0 right there. Definitely not happy after taking big body check with Jacky. He was to expect. Yeah. It was Jacky or Mayu. I think Mayu hit Toffoli. but I could be wrong. Yeah, WST, I think so. Yeah, that's what I think. I thought, great point, WST. I think it was Mayu. And I thought you're right about 240. Preseason, Lafreniere at third line is not good, so why they keep him and then Montreal cannot do the same mistake. But again, look, everybody said Lafreniere don't do well. Lafreniere do well. Every year he's increasing his number, the point. He's increasing his number, the goal most of the time. And he's learning play behind Panarin and greater. So, for me, Lafreniere is doing the right things. Chuck Hughes, Zegras, the first 2-3 years, there was the same boat like Lafreniere. And then that year, boom, Hughes, he got the 99 point. Right? That's the reason I feel like Zegras should be that kind of player, could be 75 points this year. No doubt in my mind, Suzuki should get 80 points this year. But we'll see. Coach, Sakoski does not sound to be ready for the NHL. Would be benefit more play in NHL or Europe for a couple of years. He doesn't seem to be ready. I don't feel that way. I feel like he would be fine with play NHL if he get the time. So a time for me, he cannot play in NHL at 10 minutes, 47 seconds per game, like he did last year. But a guy like him can play 13, 14 minutes on the third line, like Lafreniere did. No problem with that part. No problem with that part. He's around the players, he's around the NHL, he knows what is going on, everything like that. For me. Now, I don't have the best answer because, I don't have everything to watching him. If you have a lot of things to do, but Martin Saint-Louis, he believed, like he said, he's in the right place right now to play in NHL. So I have to get, and I have to follow what Martin Saint-Louis said about that. But great question, Robert. Great comments, by the way. No boom for Lafreniere. Look about that. Look, after 3 years, guys, at 19-8, 2021, Lafreniere, 21 point, 31 point, 39 point. 12 goal, 19 goal, 16 goal. Is still high. Last year, guys, 15 minutes. He go from 13, 14, and 15 minutes. They gave him about one more minute. They gave him 1 minute and maybe 14 seconds. He played 81 game. He has only 4 point power play. They don't use him a lot on power play. So most of his points are, he has 3 goals on power play. So 13 of his 16 goals on the power play. The year before, he scored 19 goals on 5 versus 5. So Lafreniere, at some point, he would get the 50 point, 60 point. That's what Lafreniere is. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And I thought, that's Fantasista with Cannabis. Oh, yes. Did you watch him? Jeez, he looked like... I don't say he's going to win the Calder Trophy, but he's going to be, in my opinion, he's going to be on the nomination with Bedard. He's looking great right now. He have 11 points so far. He's looking good. Now, I didn't see his last game, but they're looking good. I don't know what goes tonight. Yeah, they use him on the power play. I have a three or four shot on power play. But I can understand point of view. I could try to balance the first and second line, but they will have one of them on his wing, Keres. This is Johnny, okay. The Bengals take the lead 13. As I can see, we play Maine, and we would love to have this. Does Carlson start with Anaheim? This is a good question about that. Right now, I would say yes because they don't have Zegras. I did not too much heard about Carlson. I'll be honest with you. Did not follow too much the Ducks. But there was 50-50 at some point about Carlson. I agree with you. I was a bit hesitant to say that, but he's looking good. Bedard scored 2 goals again, the white and the red team. If not, more Bedard, Fantasy, Rookie of the Year. Yeah, that you guys, this is what I'm thinking. I was chanting. Well, you're absolutely right about that. More of the chance for Leo Carlson does not start, but I think it does. Yeah, I think the situation with Zegras is going to helping him to stay with the Anaheim Ducks. I guess for exam, he will not be a superstar, maybe a star, but at the playoff, he will score a big goal. I don't know about that, honestly. Look, we wish we could, but time will tell us. I will say to you, I will not give up on him or just give him for that. Alexander Romanov is expected to be ready for the season start, so expect him on that one. I would honestly put Sarkisian with Ireland over a couple of preseason game. Keles exactly goes where big was with Eiserman. He won't rush him. Yeah, I agree with you about that. Seattle game 1, 1-1, second period. Game 2, Calgary 1, Seattle 1, period 13. Yeah, both a game 1-1 RG, right? I don't think so. KLS, I think Vasilevsky is to be sure he's going to be ready for game number 1. My concern about that, I don't think so. They have a lot of, they have Johansson. I thought they're going to make a move to get goalies, but look, they did not. They expect maybe. They have Jonah Johansson. If you look about the goaltender they have, it's nothing looking good in the backup. 22 at 29 years old, Matt Tompkins. That would be my concern. They lose Vasilevsky, guy. Tampa Bay are done. Not good to say that, but that's pretty much what it could have been. 4-0 now for the Jets. Ken Hudson won the Harpy Baker Trophy this year. Yeah, he could, but the nomination, they have a lot of great hockey players now this year in the NCAA. But here it could be. It wasn't for the final this year, so it could happen to him. But still have a great hockey player for there. So it looks like tomorrow night, guys, we'll be back at 9:00 p.m. At some point, I thought Ross Cohen knocked the door at 9:00 tonight. So I don't know if he can do it tomorrow night. I told him the 26th. We are 25th. But we'll see if he's coming up or not tomorrow night. If not, anyway, we are live tomorrow night, guys, at 9:00 p.m. Going to talk about the Habs Nation. We'll be live Wednesday night, 7 o'clock for the Montreal Canadiens, Toronto. Will be the locker room report Thursday night, 9 p.m. Friday, Saturday, we're going to do 7 o'clock p.m. for the Montreal Canadiens game. Sunday night, we are back with a weekly recap for the Montreal Canadiens. So, another thing in front of us, no time off, no off days for the coach. He's going to be live every time. We're going to create videos almost every day, and we'll go from there after that. He go with Boston University, KLS. Did Montreal learn from the KK experience? Some not. It all played a vision about that. But it's a new area. There's a new management. It's everything like that. Again, no one had the same route or the same way for that. Um, the Montreal let it go. Kokanemi is going to get what, 50 points this year, 60 points. I'm the first one. Like I don't want this to happen, but I have to admit, I have to be honest. He improved last season. Can he become that center number 2? We'll see with the time, for sure. But when tweak up without without Austin is a BU in Boston University. Look, you're absolutely right about that. You're welcome, KLS. I'm worried. Sarkozy to Laval to learn how to Jumbo. The Kraken take the lead 2-1 against the Flames. If you think about that, guy, look, I understand your point of view. I don't say you're wrong about that, but think about this, guys. It's Montreal learn about rush. But they have Cooley, Jekai, Sakaski, and Aris. 4 of them, I maybe missed one right now, start the season with no experience in initial last season. So if I follow your point of view, look, but those players should not play with Montreal last season. They should play at Laval Rocket, and they should use Edmondson and old players, Whiteman, and pick it up a couple of players. My point behind that, look, I'll try to explain, is like you never know the route for everyone. The outcome will tell you a little bit what's happening. But at that moment, the Steve Eiserman case, what he did, they let Zader and Europe one more year. They let Simon Edvinson one more year. And last year, or 2 years ago, they said, wait a minute, we're not going to rush Edvinson. We're going to sign old players. They got Stahl, they got Chariot, they got Mata, and they wait until they develop an American Canadian. This is what the Detroit do. Is it right, wrong? I'm not sure. I'm not the one can judge that, but this is what they believe they're going to be. I don't think so. I think we underestimate the elite goalie today. Not to kick, just learning how to take a hit or a wood jumbo. So okay, it's a big, a soft. Yeah. At the end of the day, look what you tried to say to Jumbo, everybody else, guys. We want the player to finish his check, right? And to stay a little bit more solid on his skate when he get a check. That's what he's looking for. Of course, on the ice, he need to become better. Of course, he's only 19 years old. Eiserman played a long game. Yeah, it is. Exactly. I'll just give you another option for that. Now the Jets score a goal. It's 5-0. Morgan Barron scored a goal in our tap. Your buddy, Morgan Barron. The Flame are losing 2-1 and the Flame are winning 2-1. That's funny. He gave 19, gave him a chance. He has 19, gave him a chance. Yeah. Look. The other look. Confusing sometimes. Look to look to look. We have Luc Lafortune, we have Luc Go, Habs Go, and we have Luc and then we have Luciano. So a lot of look inside the house. As I said, adjust to the NA game. But he did not play for 9 months, guys. So almost, so we have to wait a little bit. That's why I said I'm not going to criticize him too much because he's still to be back in shape. I will give him about 20 game, couple of game preseason, and then a good bunch of the first game, like 2 months, October, November. And then after that, you can judge him what is the best. No quiz tonight, Nicolas. No. The power of the look. Look at what's on. I have eyes to see culture is obviously need to become a man. Yeah, I can understand that. Your point of view about that. May the first beat what you look about this one. 2-1 the Vegas. Go to night 2. The Colorado Avalanche 1 at the end of the second. Yeah, it's 2-1 for the Colorado. Mr. RJ. Good night, Jumbo. Nice to meet you, Margaret. I'll see you next time, my friend. Remember how Suzuki, as Suzy was always down on the ice at the first year, gave us such a chance to become a man. Well, yeah, I agree with you about that one there for sure. What a great night, guys, of hockey. Hopefully you enjoy it. I think it will be the time to get out of the house tonight. A little bit earlier, we'll take advantage to take a rest to be ready for tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow night at 9 o'clock p.m., guys, with possible Ross Cohen for 30 minutes. And then we'll be back. If he's not coming back anyway, I'll be here for Habs Nation. No more schedule tomorrow night. We want to recap the game. We're going to talk about Montreal Canadiens. And then we're going to see the preview of the game against Toronto. And then after that, we're going to move on all week like this, guys. This is the beginning of the beginning, season number 4. Hopefully, we're going to have more people sign up, subscribers, viewers, members, and super chat. And we have to move on for the season number 4 and more guests. We wait for the answer of Tim Turk and Marco Larabi. Not Marco Larabi, but Marco D'Amigo to give us a date upcoming. We got a super chat, ladies and gentlemen. Super that Jumbo. Wow, Jimbo did a super chat with all of the Larry Lavalley tonight. A 4 super chat tonight for the great first night of the Montreal Canadiens. We want to thank each one of you guys to deliver. We want to thank all the moderators to be with us tonight, Luciano and Artap, and Danny pop up at some point. And of course, you guys in the chat. So many bring some great knowledge, hockey, a lot of questions. It's just fun. I just enjoy it. I have a passion about this. I enjoy it. I understand the channel, but at the end of the day, it's to have a great time all together. So hopefully you have an amazing, great night, and be ready to come back tomorrow night. And if you don't click on the like, subscribe, please don't do it. Do it, please, before you leave the building. And one more time for everybody. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. You have greatness inside of you. The Calgary Flames just tied the game 2-2. Thanks to be with us tonight. Don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow night, of course. And we want to remind you one more thing. Be well, be healthy. Find a way not only dominate your day, but find a way to dominate the second half of what? And on top, your 2023. Have an amazing great night, everybody. Sweet dream. I can wait till tomorrow. Until then, we want to remind you one more thing. The Hockey Nation and the Habs Nation said to you, we love you, people. Have an amazing great night, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so?
Merci, Andy. AK, Luc Everson.
What do I know?
Booyah!